I forgot to unmute my microphones before I did that. I am stupid.
Mega.
I also haven't gotten Source Filmmaker started up yet. That does normally help. Anyway, folks, hello everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it happens to be for you. Welcome to the morning stream. It is just me and Mikey Boy this morning.
Hello, guys.
Doop de doop de doop.
Why isn't that working?
Push all the buttons.
Push the button.
Do you even know where that's from? Or are you just...
I do, but I forgot the name of it. I have seen it before.
I
Could you
can't
tell me
remember
what
the
the
name of
name?
the animation either. All that I know, it was made by a guy called Mr. Mild, who hasn't made animations or anything in like years. And that is, and like I said, I can't remember the name of the animation, but all that I know is that that is where I'm quoting it from. Also, I'm thinking the window capture's not working.
Yeah. Also, what the hell is
Where is
going on with my brush?
your brush?
What the hell's going on with my brush? Color, opacity, max, blah 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 blah. Why isn't it painting?
No,
I'm working on
no,
textures
that one.
for the Raptors. I'm trying to do the trying to do Blues Pack. So far, I finished. What was it? Echo. I finished Echo. I'll send you a picture.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I didn't get your. I know you were saying that I had issues with the whole Oculus cropping thing, but what did you think about the video yesterday as a whole? Did you think it was okay? Did I not
Okay.
drag
Did
too
it?
many bits out, or
It's not to do with editing. It's just to do with watching. It was very. It was a little bit nauseating. A bit. I just felt like the field of view was really limited. I thought that was to do with the Oculus thing, but maybe it's not by that much. But I guess the biggest culprit is that you were using a small avatar. I don't know. It just felt off when you were looking at someone. We see you looking at more or less their neck and chest instead of their face.
well, thankfully I found a solution on how to fix that. Basically, I have to start a thing called Oculus Mirror, where it literally captures what's coming in directly from the headset, as opposed to whatever the application's seeing. That does mean, unfortunately, you see UI and everything else, but
That should be okay. And wait, does it show like the whole circular thing?
yeah, I'll have to
Or
probably turn that off.
I mean as in like you see a goggle view or whatnot. But if it's the
No,
whole
that
thing,
that's
surely.
apparent. That is apparently disabled. You can turn that back on if you want to, but other than that, it is literally it is always off. So
All right. Well, anyway, here. I'll send you a picture. Both these are from old to working in progress to finished. Here's when I started working on Echo. Here
mhm.
was a whip in SFM, and here she is finished now.
Oh wow, cool, very nice.
And
And
I'm
hello
doing it.
everybody that's just joined in chat as well. Sorry, I wasn't. I always keep doing that. I never pay attention to what's going on in chat, and I'm just like, and I wonder why nobody sticks around because they're just like, oh, nobody's talking to me. Well, I'm just not going to. I won't stick around.
So Delta is the one I'm working on right now, but there you go. There's Echo, and this is the reference I'm using. The eyes, though, are not 100% accurate to the film, but I'm trying to find some close-ups within the film to find that.
Right now,
Because
where
I,
was that
even though
video?
even though they're slightly pretty much the same and only slightly different, because Raptors, but I wanted to at least give them some unique, like for example in Blue, even though we don't really see it, on the far edges of her eye, I added a little bit of blue shading to the yellow. And with
Okay,
Echo, I
where
made
the-
it more brighter, faded orange on the outer side, with a hint of red on the far edges. And it's not even really the best, isn't it? I mean, you can tell it's just me blah blah blahing a paintbrush all over the thing.
I don't know, if it works, it works.
I will say it was better than what Cavafly originally put together. And I don't mean to insult him at all. I'm pretty much kind of quoting what he said before he started using the one I made for blue. And besides, this is just a free thing to be added in once I release these versions of the
Okay,
Raptors
so
to the
this is
SFM
the video.
labs. Because I keep forgetting to.
Also,
I keep putting myself off because I think there's gonna be a little bit more something extra I can add to this model before I release it. And then I realize, oh, it's been staring at me in the face. What do I do with the rest of Blue's pack?
Pausing.
It shouldn't be that far off. And Photoshop is all I can use right now. I don't have Substance Painter. I don't know how to do this right. And when it comes to Blender, I don't even know how to paint right.
I have.
I don't know.
Wait.
I don't know either.
Although there's
Anybody
no
hear a
rush
tank
because
this
I
time?
can't upload to SFM Labs
don't I?
anyway because
Yeah,
it's still
anything,
doing the
yes.
whole migration thing to some sort of. Hang on,
You
is
know
it?
what?
Let me go have a look.
What the?
No tank.
Okay, so it wasn't
And
there.
speaking of Left 4 Dead back there, again, when I showed you that very old video of me about to charge at that tank and then I get hit mid-air by the
I
car.
heard
Mhm.
Senator Armstrong, so yeah, that's.
Again, I
You
just
should-
hit the jump
you
button.
should
I
go,
was
yeah,
off the
now,
ground and I got hit.
Whoa, laggy.
At
Okay,
least
back
those
up,
randoms
back
that
up,
were
back
with me
up,
got a
back
good
up,
laugh.
back
Go
up.
back, go back. Yeah.
And they got their achievement.
Go.
Oh, hi. There you
Also,
are.
it was definitely I think it was their first time playing it too, because I remember one
Oh,
showing
there
how
he
awesome
is!
the storm looked, and he was just taking it in. And if you decided to watch the rest of it, I'm so sorry for the shitty quality, because again, back then, I uploaded at the lowest quality. I had really limited internet. It was so horrible.
It was terrible. Why is everything so soft? Oh, wait. If you were talking about the, wait, is it me you were talking about? Does it turn noise cancellation back on again? Environmental noise... Nope, environmental noise cancellation is not turned on. And if you're
Hold on a
talking
second,
about
let
the audio that I was listening to, that's because I turned it down so I could listen to Matt and this at the same time. And I'm basically reviewing the footage so that I can try and work out how to do this next sequence.
Oh, yeah, Mo, if you
I
can.
just checked the stream. It seems
Whoa,
fine to
laggy.
me.
Okay, back up,
Yeah.
back up, back
Go,
up, back
go
up,
go
back
go
up.
Go back. Yeah. We got it. Go. Go.
Oh, hi. There you are.
Use your
Shoot
flames
the
now!
guys.
Howdy did. Oh, we've alerted the horde.
I'm sorry.
Going down. I'm gonna.
Oh! Ow! That was slightly painful. That was very painful. I'm down.
What was I doing? Alright, right. I was trying to figure out why I can't paint. There we go, now I can paint.
Thank you very much.
Zurich.
Dead.
Oh, damn it!
Why is it every... that bit, every
Go
time.
on easy. We need to get set on easy.
Nah.
Svenska.
We're mainly having some minor issues.
Okay, fuck it.
Ooh,
We're not
Deagle.
sticking it on easy.
We have a Deagle. Oh,
This
Back
will
up.
be the last
So,
I
yeah,
Stas!
Oh wait, Red's awake? I thought he'd be asleep.
He needs to sleep. You hear me? He needs to sleep.
Asleep. Asleep. Al-seep, as I spelt it.
Oh, my snoring's getting worse.
Sync the sequence? Nah, just trying to work out what to do for the what to actually do for the whole thing. Okay. I actually can't remember who was equipped with what.
stop.
Use your
I was armed with a
Moe
shotgun.
if you can.
Whoa, laggy.
Okay, back up,
Yeah.
back up, back up, back up,
Go
back
go
up.
go back. Yeah, we got it. Go, go.
Oh, hi. There you are.
Shit.
Kage was armed with a... Okay. Okay, seriously, what's going on with the lighting on this?
Okay. Wait, who am I doing again?
I have
Mhm.
no idea.
Delta. I have no idea.
I have none!
Yeah. It looks like Dunkelfest.
It looks like dunk! Okay, I need to get another SMG, which means I've got to basically get rid of that shotgun. New model. But yeah, with regards to that whole problem I was having with that video, like I said, I have literally got a way around it, so we shouldn't have that problem next time.
Speed.
And the best part is, even when you go and look up the whole thing with the Oculus Mirror, it's just like you scroll down and it's just like capturing content for streaming, and it's just like, oh, thank you very much. It's almost as if Oculus knew that people were probably going to be using that for streaming with.
Okay, I'm not really 100%.
Although, why they're insistent on capturing right eye only is a bit interesting.
I can't remember, but with some game. Oh, wait, is this with the overlay or is this with the built-in overlay of the game?
The what now? I'm just
What
looking at
overlay?
the no, I'm looking at the sort of launch commands it's giving for a .bat file when launching the Oculus Mirror, and it's got a command that says right eye only. So I'm sitting there thinking, why would you need to do that? Wouldn't it be better capturing both eyes?
Alright, so who was it again? It was Delta. Yeah, I think I finished Delta. Admittedly, I rushed this one. Let's see how she looks. And then I gotta do her eye. Give it a little bit of uniqueness. I think I'll mix in a tiny bit of green.
And of course, the best part of moving stuff around in the motion editor rather than the graph editor is that you don't try and move everything. It's just like, I'm going to move every part individually from the rest rather than moving it all in one go.
So spaghetti! Sorry. Ever since you got me to watch that again, I've just had that on my mind ever since.
You know what? I'm
I
just going
just,
to turn the lighting
I,
off so I can see what I'm doing with this gun.
and I just realized I goofed. I forgot to
You
color this
done
part.
goofed.
Yes, I forgot to color the rest of this carapace spine blue. It would have been a very odd render texture error. It's all blue right until it gets to the tail part. It just suddenly cuts off and stops being blue.
Blue.
Do we go up a dune?
Do we get
What
up
was
a
it?
dune?
I gotta look at that video again. What was it? What was the
You know
name
the
of
guy
that
that did
essay?
the "Please give me Huggy Wuggies" video? It was that guy.
Oh, okay. That should be easy then. And again, as much as I loved that video, it was funny as hell. It spawned a lot of fucking salt. It was just a thing to quote by salty people that just have a prejudice against furries or dislike it, whatever. I don't know what the word is. Prejudice probably isn't the word. What was I doing? Oh yeah, uploading texture.
Because the thing I don't really get the whole hating against furry things. It is literally just like, oh, I'm sorry, are we not allowed to have fun anymore? Who died? Who died and made you the fun police?
Unfortunately, I can't argue that much because I'm starting to grow I'm starting to grow a bit bitter or salty against anything I see in VR chat that is anime. I'm growing kind of sick of seeing anime in general. Once again, my theory as to why it's becoming more and more popular as time goes on is because ever since Disney stopped doing traditional animation. And now traditional animation is a rarity. Half the time when you find anything traditional, it may be influenced by anime, or trying to be anime, but still being its own thing. But it's just not traditional. And usually they flop. There'll be a time where anime is the only alternative to traditional. I forgot what the name of this other animation I saw that was got to be by far the most beautiful looking traditional anime. When I first laid eyes on it, I thought it was 3D, but when I looked at the behind the scenes, it
Oh,
was
Klaus.
traditional. Klaus, that's it. Klaus.
I was.
I haven't seen
I
that yet.
have not
I've only
seen
seen
that
clips.
either, and I wish I had.
I'm going to look for it, maybe buy it, and watch it. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
Maybe
you
buy
wouldn't
it.
be able to
Of course
buy
I'm
it because
going
it's a
to buy
Netflix only thing.
it. Fatherfucker. I gotta get rid of some of this rage. Do we go up and down? There we go, I feel better already.
Where?
Where?
You will be at your parcel today. Alright, well, all I will say is, folks, there will be probably a slight interruption during the last hour of the stream as I'm expecting a delivery, so... So, if I suddenly get a knock at the door or a buzz on the intercom, then yeah, I need to go deal with that. Because I am essentially getting a birthday present that I should have got myself 2 years ago.
Was it the TV screen?
Yeah, it was the TV.
Alright, let's see how this looks.
Oh, why do I get the feeling I am going to be spending most of today posing this thing again?
Yeah, I've been spending most of my day just doing the textures of this raptor again and again. I think I got one more after this. There was 4. Right. I got one more raptor to do after this, and
This is the only problem when you try and stick to a schedule where you're releasing a video on your channel once every 2 weeks. Theoretically speaking, you only really get a week to work on this before you've then got to take another week out to go and make another one.
And oh hey, so Charlie is the last one for me to do. And she looks pretty simple. Just whitish, bluish, grayish belly, green with black stripes.
Belly.
So, watermelon raptor.
Okay, so
Go back. Use your modification.
Whoa, laggy.
I just got linked to the.
okay, back up,
yeah,
back up,
what a-
back up, back up, back up.
Go back. Yeah, we got it. Go.
80s
hi.
action
There you
theme Warframes. You know, the Warframe! Ninjas play free!
Fire the flames
One of my
out!
friends discovered it.
I already
to
did.
me and couldn't believe what you heard.
Oh, we've alerted the horde.
Stop your machine!
I'm going down. I'm going.
Oh! Ow! That was slightly painful. That was very
Alright.
painful. I'm down. Thank you very much.
Jerry.
Is he dead?
Oh, damn it!
Why is it? Okay, I'm still trying to. Yes, no problem, Thomas. No problems.
Da, 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 da. Sorry.
Okay,
Da, 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 da.
think.
Da, 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 da.
Move Kage around back here. Move Error up the front. How am I today? Oh, I'm doing fine. Just sitting here, concentrating on this, trying to think, how the hell am I supposed to get this finished? Again, this is kind of partially my own fault, the reason why I'm doing this sequence. It's just simply because I was kind of being a bit lazy and just decided, oh, you know what, I'm just going to take this entire section of this bit of the live stream, and I am just going to stick that in and quote unquote try to animate that. Turns out that trying to do an entire action sequence is probably not a great idea. But as I said, I only got myself to blame on that one.
I think I've finished Delta. Just probably have to do her eyes next. Hold on, I'm turning off the aircon.
Yeah, I've heard it's been a bit of a scorcher over in Australia.
There we go. Delta's skin is finished. Now
Yeah, I don't know whether you heard me say that, but I said I have heard it's been a bit of a scorcher over in Australia at the moment.
Yep, now it's getting cool. In fact, hold on. What's tomorrow's temperature? Actually, what's tomorrow's forecast?
You know what? Fuck it. I think I'm just
What's
going to stick the
tomorrow's
IK rig
forecast?
on.
Tomorrow's forecast for Wangaratta is 21 degrees with rain.
It's gonna rain?
Woo! Less fires!
Hang on. Throughout the entire day, it goes from 60% to 100% to at about 1 a.m. Holy shit.
I
What's
really need to
tonight?
put my phone on charge. 1 second.
When's the rain going to start? Apparently it's going to start at 7 a.m. It's going to go on for the rest of the day. And it looks like a little bit of tomorrow, too. Hold on. It's 10 days. All the way to Thursday? We're getting a hell of a lot of rain now. Mom did say it looked like it was going to rain today, but it just went away. Well, I'm looking forward to sleeping to the sound of that.
I'm not gonna lie, I personally find the rain kind of distracting when it comes to trying to sleep. Especially when it's constantly hitting the windowsill and you're just like, oh, shut up. And it's that sort of very loud, hollow plastic windowsills. So even the slightest drop is just like constantly. Except a lot less fisty sounding and, you know, more raindroppy hitting plasticky sounds. I wonder if the universal rig will work on this. Does it work on this? Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna start using IK rigs now. I know, you're going to sit there and go, see, you were being reluctant at first, but now look how useful they are. Yeah, okay, shut up.
It's the truth.
What? I was just used to doing it another way, that was all.
So was
And
I.
You know how reluctant I am when it comes to trying to try out new things on Source Filmmaker, especially when it's just like, I don't understand what this thing is doing. Been hot here in New Zealand lately too. Yeah, I guess down in that sort of region of the world, it probably has been a bit on the hot side. Oh no, wait, that's the elbow twist, not the elbow. Wait, where's the actual arm?
I still miss the old photo viewer. I keep instinctively scroll wheeling forward to zoom in on something, but all it does is just change to the next picture. Windows 8 photo viewer.
Again, that is a twist. Why can I not find the actual arm? That's the hand. Or am I supposed to be repositioning the hand instead of trying to pull the arm out? I don't get how IK rigs work.
Wait, what are you after?
Oh, there
I'm
he
trying to
is.
move his arm into a position so that he doesn't look like his arm's just completely
You need
jammed
to grab
into his
his elbow.
side.
You need to grab his elbow and pull it away. You see in the left where it says elbow in the rig thing? You grab that point and drag it away. Just waiting for the stream to catch up, but I'm assuming you were trying out what I mentioned?
Yeah, except I was grabbing the wrong thing, and this elbow thing is not. Ah! I always hate it when the directional moving thing is at a different angle to what it's supposed to be, and why his.
Remember, you don't have to have it very close. You can just pull it as far away as possible. It's like the eye thing. You're just telling it where to look, where you want the elbow to face. Also, I believe that Wolf model has a elbow twist or wrist twist. That's what those are for. So that when you have the hands twisted like that, you can have a secondary bone to twist it more into shape. Not sure if that one has it, but that's what people have been doing lately.
It must be on the newer ones because this one doesn't. Because
Okay.
I twist it, and it's like his wrist gets so thin. It's like, no.
Well, don't worry too much about it.
And I can't
close up.
rotate the elbow.
No, you can't rotate the elbow. You only just tell it where to face. If you want to rotate the elbow, you'll have to do it after you finish the animation. And if you want to do the refinements, take off the rig, lock the hand so it doesn't change, and then just rotate the forearm bone a little bit.
Yeah, because that does not look natural on a hand, but thankfully you can't really see it anyway, so I guess that doesn't really matter so much. I gave up using IK rigs. They kept mucking up my animations whenever I tried using them. Well, I've never really used IK rigs before. This is kind of me trying it because it was just a lot easier to pose somebody holding a shotgun than it would be trying to do everything. And why is it lagging every time I try and move the fingers?
Wait, hold on. Now it's saying that this is Delta and that one's Charlie. Which one is fucking Charlie then? Because I look at the full body one, Charlie's the one that looks all watermelony, and Delta has a little bit of blue around her eyes. But when I look at this one, which is a close-up, which is basically a headshot of them, which gives me the different detailed eyes, Charlie is the one with the blue around her eyes, while Delta doesn't. So I need to actually do some more research to see which one is which, because I think the person who did this picture didn't get them right. I hate it when I make spelling mistakes by accident or something like that when I'm Googling, because it's forever going to remember it. When I try to type it in, it recommends all these other ones, including one that is basically the spelling mistake.
Well, at least with the IK rig, moving the feet is a lot easier.
Yep. Okay, blue, Delta, Echo, Charlie. Alright. This one doesn't even have their names beneath them.
Seriously, why is this lagging every time I grab the fingers?
Oh yeah, that happens with IK rigs, unfortunately. The final little ends that aren't the main things, such as the spine, head, and whatnot, any other secondary bones, such as fingers and whatnot, that are still highlighted, but are not the main part of the IK, will lag. That's why it's recommended to either bear with them, or pose those last. So the main thing you're using this for right now is to pose the main parts of the body. All the finer adjustments, if it's that much of an issue, you'll have to do it after. Meanwhile, just turning off the lighting or whatnot, disable lighting, will give you as many
Yeah,
frames
you
as
know
you
what?
can.
Detach rig. That is literally what I'm trying to do at the moment. And Source FILMMAKER just crashed.
Yeah, always save before you detach a rig.
It was also because I went detach rig. Oh wait, no, it didn't crash. It's because I went detach rig and then tried to move the work camera.
Oh yeah, you gotta give it time to detach first. Okay, Charlie is the watermelon one. Why is this one saying Charlie? Okay, that one's just lying then. Okay, so what do I change
Who's
about?
the name of the guy who keeps talking in the stream? That's Matthew, aka Dragon, aka
Oh,
Mike
there
Set.
he is.
Hello. Hey, Thomas. I'm currently working on textures for some raptors in the background while he's working in SFM. Well, both of the things that we're doing is related to SFM, although I'm working in Photoshop to do it. I wish I knew Substance Painter so I could do these better, but yeah. Hey, bud, to you too, bud. Alright. Where was I? Oh, yeah, eyes. So what am I going to change with... Wait, who am I doing again? Delta. I need to do Delta. So... Okay, you know what? I'm going to go yellow on the outside, but...
At least the advantage with the IK rigs is at least when you move the clothing, it moves with it.
Well, anything that's attached to the original bones and whatnot, not to the rig, to the bones, that the rig is pulling, it will pull it with it. Pardon me.
Pardon you.
Yeah, that will do. I'm going to go with orange on the outer, a little bit of blue in the center. Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of going against everything, but I want the eyes to a little bit be a lot more distinguishable. So, Delta, you've got a orange-bluish eye. Raptor underscore eyes underscore.
Are you the
Delta.
one who does thoughts models that newbie? No, he's not the one that does the models. Those are completely different people. Matt is more somebody who does texture edits.
Well, not really. I rarely do texture edits because I'm not that good with them. But no one else has tried to do the textures that represent the rest of the Blues pack. They just made one custom for Blue, and they just used the generic Arc Raptor textures to represent the rest. So I'm trying to at least have a go at it. They're not going to be good, but they're pretty much going to be the only of their kind, I believe. At least that are public. And by public, I mean on SFM Labs, not Workshop. Because technically, the ones I'm doing are not exactly safe for work. So if you're after
And
those,
hey, Red.
you have to go there. Hey, Red! Also, as of this moment, SFM Labs is still kind of migrating to a new regional server. So it's in read-only mode or something.
So if you're doing that,
Also, I'm definitely going to have to do a custom texture Raptor for Sophie. Because I showed her the work of this and she wants one.
she wants one.
Them shape-shifting abilities. OP. Ow. Let's see.
So, no, his elbow needs to be more back here. I don't know if I'm pushing the right button to actually move around. Stop twisting that the wrong way.
Okay, last member of the pack. Charlie. Charlie. Yeah, Charlie is
They
next.
killed somebody, Charlie! He's dead!
You gotta be sneaky, Charlie. Sneaky. Yeah, there's no way I can do that with my legs.
What's this? Oh, that's just the coat. Oops. Legs. Okay. Knee. Okay. That just looks really, really awkward.
So, lastly, Charlie. Charlie, she's pretty much just a watermelon. So, I just gotta go green, black stripes, a little bit of grayish bluish belly. So,
How are
thankfully,
you this
she's
early
probably gonna be
morning
the
where I
easiest.
am? Film Cow Carl. What? I think this is a SFM in Apex Legends. No. It's an animation in Left 4 Dead.
Don't know how you confused that with Apex Legends.
Probably because they want it to be the trendy thing. It looked like Apex Legends. I don't exactly see how this map looks anything like Apex Legends. Or maybe it's just because I've got the lighting switched off at the moment, so the So the shading's not the same, you know.
All right. All right, Charlie, you're up. Time to recolor this thing.
Go Animo.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, what's that?
What the fuck?
I completely forgot tanks could do that to cars.
I think, yeah.
Oh, you blew up a car?
Okay, back up.
Yeah.
Oh, well, considering how long it took me the last time to do this sequence, I'm gonna go back and watch it again. What's the name of the channel that Llamas with Charlie the Unhappy Unicorn is? Plus, I love the only one game I'm good at shooting. Yeah, try Destiny. You might be quite good at that. I don't know, because it's versus AI, so.
Go Animo.
Ow!
Oh, what's that?
What the fuck?
I completely forgot tanks could do that to cars.
Go Animo.
Ow!
Oh, what's that?
What the fuck?
I completely forgot tanks could do that to cars.
I think, yeah.
Oh, you blew up a car?
Okay, back up.
Yeah.
Who's making the squeaking noise?
It was only you and me.
It's a bit weird. I usually Errors joined today, but I guess he must still be asleep. He's asleep.
I was about to say that, you fucker!
Shh. He's asleep. Or in that one special I remember, Sasha is a sheep.
Yes, I just said that. Bah!
Bah!
I am Mama now. I do not have time for this. I love SD Black. I keep rewatching the series to entertain myself on break hours at work.
I have Destiny 2 and GTA, but I can't land a single. But my older sister and nephew are amazing at shooting games. Plus, I suck at driving. Cause I can't sleep.
Scotland is not a real country. You are an Englishman with a dress. Which one of your songs in SD Black's Unusual Adventures or Usual Adventures, whatever it was called, was your favorite?
You know what I'm like? I don't have favorites.
Oh, I had to try.
Oh well, at least the advantage of me taking slightly longer with this animation, it means that it's going to actually be a good one. I mean, like, 90% of my subscribers won't watch it because it's not a particular series of a particular franchise, but... You know, I said last night that I'm honestly getting to the point now where I'm getting tired complaining about that.
Yep.
Oh wait, hang on, I need to put the IK rig on that. I think. Let's see what actually happens when I put the IK rig on it. watch your furious. Oh, there he is. Yep. Good to know that somebody liked that.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, what the hell is going on with me moving this guy's spine? I rotate the spine and it's just like, oh, I'm gonna twist his arm as well. Whereas spines are not supposed to bend that way.
Alright, that's gonna have to do. My
Alright.
God.
Who touched my gun? Speaking of which, when are you going to release that animation that you did of Stiff doing that?
I don't know if I'm even gonna bother.
Oh,
to be
come
honest.
on, that was amazing! You did a really good job of that animation.
Yeah, but it doesn't meet my quality standards.
But it's
Why
so cool, though!
I'm not used to hearing you whine this much about my stuff.
Oh, come on. It's good shit. It's good shit, yes? In VR chat and now doing Gilmon voice. Oh, apparently Jack Manhell knows you.
Huh?
Someone in chat said he met you in VR chat and does the Gilmon and he does the Guilmon voice I did from my other video when we were running around, you as your Dutchie and me as Guilmon.
Oh! Hey, Jack! Hey, Jack! Fluffy little Dusty here saying hello! Hey, Shay!
Oh, hello.
Hello again!
Hello again.
Good morning. Good morning. Da, 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 da.
It's great to stay up late.
Uh,
Any problem with using IK rigs is that when you're trying to get somebody to hold a gun properly, you do have to make them hold it rather camply at first. Just sort of holding it like that. Ooh.
why did I only hear that as ooh ooh?
Ooh. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Ba, 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 ba,
Sasha
ba,
is
ba.
a sheep. Bah!
Anyway, how are you this morning, Shady?
I am tired and I'm also slightly mad.
Away?
Uh, because I can play any other game that requires the highest quality of ping. I can play your Paladins, I can play your For Honor just fine, having no problems with ping whatsoever. Except for League of Legends.
I think we didn't we already establish that Riot don't care about their European servers, even though it's like where most of their skilled players are.
No, but the thing is, it's like, it's happening to me specifically. I haven't heard of anyone who has this problem either. Like, most of my friends don't even have this problem that I have. And I don't know why, but it is pissing me off.
Oh, that's why that is why it is now Tiny Gun. Oh yeah, and I've got to take the IK rig off.
Well, that's glorious.
But I won't give in. I won't get. Sorry.
Hello there, Pappy here from the player support team. I'm sad to hear you're still experiencing this issue. Sad face. We have a tech team in place dedicated to looking into cases like this, so I need to transfer your ticket. A member of our team will be investigating your case and contacting you as soon as they can. And this is like the fucking sixth message I've gotten from them because I basically tried doing different things, which in either cases either don't help enough and aren't stable, or like doesn't help at all and only makes it worse.
Oh, hey Shay. What do you think of the textures I've been making lately? I'm currently working on the last member of the pack.
Oh, the Dino boys,
Girls,
girls. I,
because Jurassic Park. Remember?
Goyles. He's doing raptor goyles.
And here's Delta. Just finished her. I mean, I don't know if Jurassic World is following the same setups as Jurassic Park did. Was there ever a point in the movie of Jurassic World where they established that they were using the same method as Jurassic Park did to maintain the population, making sure that they're only females, and not screwing up with the fact that they used certain amphibian DNA that actually allowed them to change gender over time? Like
I
the
don't
frogs
know.
did.
I can't remember them mentioning anything.
I don't
that-
remember it that much in detail because it's ages since I've actually watched any of those
And I
movies.
only saw Jurassic World when I was on the plane coming to Australia for the first time, and that was like 5 years ago at this point. So
Still, that was an awesome visit. Looking forward to next time if that happens again.
yeah, gotta be able to afford that first. I mean, I probably could, but I'd literally be draining everything on my bank account if I tried.
Yeah, and don't do that. I'm okay with the wait.
But then again, I mean, I do have quite a bit of extra cash at the moment, but I'm still kind of at that point where I'm sitting here thinking,
Better safe than
I
sorry.
don't need to spend all of it right now. I don't need to spend all of that money.
Be a smart person. Do not spend way too much money.
Although I did spend quite a bit yesterday, because I got paid on, when was the 28th? I think it was, yeah, I got paid on the Friday.
Friday. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, I got paid on the Friday. Then I transferred money into savings and cash account so that I could, well, save the money and also spend it on stuff. Then I spent out £100 on, or sort of 100-ish quid on buying a brand new chair because I finally managed to get rid of my futon, which
Yay.
means I've bought something that is admittedly not that much smaller, but small enough that it allows me to, or at least maneuverable enough that I could just grab it by a handle and drag it around so that I can move it out of the way when I need to. I also bought a flat screen HD TV that I admittedly should have bought myself as a birthday present, like 2 years ago, because my mum sent me the money, but then local council turned around and went, "Oh, that money is mine." So that went on something else. And I never had the opportunity to buy it again. And then while I went down to local card comic shop place, I bought two Magic the Gathering pop figures.
Oh, hey, newbie.
Yes.
Valve uploaded 3 videos lately, or was it 4? I can't remember. Gameplay of Half-Life Alyx. I gave into the temptation to decide to have a peek. Thankfully, they don't spoil anything at all. If anything, they just show some. Again, I knew that they'd nail the physics. I mean, they're the gods of physics. Are they really? I mean, I still to this day have rarely ever seen anything go flink like abnormally through their proper games. Granted, through Portal doesn't count that much because most of the physics that you see go everywhere were pre-rendered. But then again, that's a good thing because they don't let the randomness of things when it comes to something like that to just go haywire due to lag or latency. Anyways, it looked awesome. And I was a little bit shocked of one thing that I noticed with the healing stations, but then again, I should have put two and two together when you encounter them in episode 2. You know the healing stations or whatnot in.
Hey.
Hello. But you know the healing stations in the Half-Life 2?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what's packed inside those things that actually heals you?
What?
Grub juice. Because remember in Half-Life 2 when Half-Life Episode 2 where you're going through those caves areas and
Yeah,
then,
I always wondered why that stuff healed you.
yeah, health nuggets. That's the extract stuff that is pumped inside of those health stations which are used to heal you. Because in the video, you find this grub thing contained in the container. You come across a health station that is not powered up, and you apparently need to slot this in. It's kind of gross, but basically, before the thing gets inserted in, this thing, kind of like a juicing machine, squashes the grub while it's alive, and the juice just goes everywhere inside the tube, and then it filters in. Again, makes sense when you've played episode 2 and you put 2 and 2 together. That's what they use for the quick heals and everything. It's those grubs. Because again, when you step on them in Half-Life Episode 2, they drop these things called health nuggets.
Anyway, how are you today, Sophie?
It's a busy day today. Not customer-wise, but we've shut down the bistro, and we are scrubbing the floors.
After you scrubbed all the floors in Sorry.
Yeah, we'll be on our hands and knees scrubbing the floors, but then we had an accident. We accidentally busted a line in the soda machine.
Oh dear.
And the Coca-Cola syrup is everywhere.
Hello, Red.
I mean,
Red Pie, send him reinforcements straight away.
and
And Red, I'm
It's-
surprised you're still awake. I honestly thought you'd be asleep, and if I woke you up accidentally from calling everybody, then I apologize, but I did warn you. And by the way, we can't hear you if you're talking.
yeah. But yeah. So I managed to finish all my normal chores, and I've just been helping our manager to do all the floor scrubbing, even the curve bits where all the black gunk has built up from grease and flour and glut. So I'm
This model does not like IK rigs. I try and move the foot back, and the whole upper leg twists.
That's because again the bone that represents the knees. That's why it's good to have them extended out for a while, because once you move the foot, by default they're attached to the foot's position, so when you move it, they follow along.
Oh yeah, so they do.
oh hi Spirit.
I will.
Hey Spirit, you did say that you would be joining us later. Oh,
Stretching.
yeah. Ugh, this animation is just taking me so goddamn long.
Oh, by the way, I finally watched the
The
last
stream.
the stream. Yeah, I
What
did.
do you what do you think of Fall pimping out Alexandra?
He's already done this before. He did this in the fucking castle.
In his solo stream, I know,
Yeah.
but still,
Trying to
he
gather up the might of the simp goblins.
he pimped you out to a freaking ghost, Captain.
Oh yeah, no, it's hilarious.
I think he's done that. I think he did like 2 or 3 times throughout the entire stream. He tried pimping Alexander out to literally anybody that was being awkward.
And it's become the fucking running gag now for Flawless character, and I love it myself. I'm just waiting for when the actual consequences are actually gonna take to effect.
Alexander's gonna be pissed.
Zombie
But,
though.
but
You could say that someone's bone is gonna turn into an actual bone.
Oh god, ouch.
Ooh, you savage.
By the way,
Oh no, oh no. We're gonna be around werewolves too, and they like chewing on bones.
Sophie,
Wait. Yeah. What is this?
right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
Alright, choose a race. These are all your options.
Halfling.
Halfling?
I am little.
So tiny.
Male or female?
Female.
Regular, chonk, thin.
Chunk.
Choose a face. Does this one, this one, this one, this one.
The more baby face.
That one?
Yeah.
Skin tone, which one?
Hmm?
Skin tone.
White as snow. Pale.
Yeah, they're playing around in what was it again? Kingslayer? No, not Kingslayer.
Pathfinder Kingmaker.
Yeah, Pathfinder. That thing.
Hairstyle. This. This.
Yes.
This
Or
and that.
or this.
Can I see the backs?
And that is this, and I am not possible.
Possible. Proof.
And here, if you're curious on the
Second
texture
one.
thing, here's
This
where
one?
you can see.
Yes, very poofy hair.
Which hair color?
Do you have a red?
A redhead.
Pale red hair.
Alright. Choose a class.
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
A halfling barbarian.
With a -2 to strength.
It's still the attitude I'm imagining. She meets a giant barbarian. He just looks down at her and she just puffs out her chest like, what?
I feel like this is a mistake.
You can make a pink barbarian.
I feel
Why
like
Have you
you
actually
say-
put have you actually put all the attributes in yet, or is it just doing all the pluses because of which race you've chosen?
that's because of the race.
Right.
Why do you say mistake?
Because you need strength. Like strength is your main stat.
Then
You
what
can-
about druid?
Nah, you're crazy, Shay. You don't need strength.
Alright, so do you want to be a regular druid, a blight druid, a defender of the true world, or a face speaker?
Which one's more animal?
Oh, by the way, if you choose cleric, you can actually serve a beer god. Like there's a god of alcohol.
That's
More
funny.
beer for the beer god!
Uh,
Fuck the blood god.
So do you want to focus on specifically animals, or do you want to take the face side as well?
Specifically animals, please.
Animal. Just be as furry as you want.
So you get to choose to either have a domain that you gain more powers from, or you get to choose an animal companion.
Animal companion.
Alright, your options are bear, boar, dog, elk, giant, centipede, leopard, mastodon, monitor lizard,
For a second, I thought you were going to say monetization.
smilodon, wolf. Those are your options.
I just imagine this tiny little thing sitting on top of a mastodon.
Go for the mastodon then.
No, I want the wolf. I want the wolf.
You want the wolf.
I'm
want
sitting
the
here
wolf.
watching this. I shouldn't be. I should be focusing on this because nobody knows what it is that I'm looking at, and the stream is just like, what? Why is he just sitting there staring at the screen? What's he doing?
Alright. So your most important stat is wisdom. But I'm gonna let you put around your stats however you want. Which is
I
a
want
mistake.
my top 2 stats to be wisdom and charisma.
By the way, intelligence also increases the amount of skill points that you can actually put into everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because don't forget, this is Pathfinder. They have their own system.
Which is
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
really fun. Like, I actually really like their system just because it's low-key more realistic.
So is Starfinder.
Alright, and what else?
Starfinder's just more futuristic.
By the way, you can make something go into the negatives if you want.
No.
Or you could
Nah,
actually...
you always have to have the negative tells them.
But do you really need this dexterity? Do you really need it? You could use this dexterity to get maximum charisma.
Fine.
Like, look at this.
Well, actually, negative stats can be a bit of a boon.
Look at this. 8, 10, 10, 18, 18.
Go ahead.
This is a mistake. Which of these skills do you want to be your best? The ones that have this marked over them means that if you get a point into them, you get a +3 to them as well. If you actually put a skill point in. So like here you can see you get 1, and here you get like 3 extra.
How's this look?
Who's pointing at what? Yeah, that looks...
I would like to do
Aren't the back
Lore,
scales supposed to be
nature.
slightly more purpley?
no athletics.
Nah, I think it's just the lighting here, but it looks like it's just more supposed to be black.
You have 1 more point.
I'll
And
see
knowledge
how
of the
this-
world.
Knowledge.
Yeah, I'll see how this looks.
First and foremost, we need to find a portrait that actually.
Oh
makes-
shoot, guys! I gotta go. I am way over.
Okay.
Okay.
See you later, Sophie.
Excuse me. See you guys.
See it.
See ya. What you working on, Matt?
Textures
And
for
Ma-
blue
and Matthew.
West. Yeah.
Bye.
Alright.
Haha, we made Sophie late for work.
It's not a good thing.
I know I shouldn't joke about that, but still, we made her late
But-
for work.
This
That's on
feels
display.
like a mistake of a character, but I'm gonna go with it anyways.
Here, I'll make one if you want me to.
No, that was... Why are
I don't know
you
how to
doing
play
that, Source Filmmaker? I don't want you to do that.
I haven't played Pathfinder yet.
I want to try it out. Also, they have like 2nd edition out now.
Yeah, I haven't. I saw that when I was looking on the Pacer website.
Oh, great. So, wait. Oh, wait. I can actually choose. Oh, wait. What? Okay, so Sophie's options for alignment right now are neutral, chaotic neutral, lawful neutral, neutral good, or neutral evil.
Has to be neutral evil.
True neutral?
Totally neutral evil.
I'm just gonna go with neutral just to be safe. And our character sounds
Spooky.
pious. Anybody know the birthday of Sophie? You don't have to say it, you can just write it down into the chat.
I have absolutely no idea.
If she has
Uh,
told me, I forgot. Like a
For
dumbass.
it's
He's
the
turning into the Grudge. Run.
5th month, 6th day. Enter character name.
Alright, here we go. Let's see how this skin looks. Let me just grab the name. Alright, ready? Check this out. Here's Delta. Here comes Charlie. That looks like Charlie. What do you think? Wait. Maybe a little bit too green? Hold on. No, that's about right. Alright, now for Charlie's eyes.
Matt, would you recommend animating with the IK rigs, or is it better to turn those off once you've posed everything?
Well, if you really can't stand the latency, it's better to put up with the IK rig. But if it's just for a thing or two, and then you finished animating, like, say, the motion of the hands and the legs, and you're all done, and now it's time for the refining, you're free to take them off then and pose the fingers, because that way you don't have the latency issue. But again, if you can muscle your way past it, you know, tolerate the latency, then don't take them off at all. It all
It's
just
I
depends.
can't tolerate. I do so much stuff with the fingers. Or at least, especially considering that everybody's holding guns. It's just, I don't think I could tolerate it. But it's just, if it's better to leave them on, but at the same time, I don't fucking know.
Again, you got to decide at that point how much detail, how much are you going to be animating them, and have you finished animating the rest of the character?
I haven't even blocked anything out yet. This is literally the last hour and 20 minutes has just been me sitting here posing people.
All right. Well, again, you have to make the call. All right, green. I'm gonna give Charlie green outline eyes.
That's a That's a big the big fuck off wolf. Holy shit!
What happened?
Look at Sophie's wolf, like the
Compared
size.
to the size of her.
Fucking big wolf.
The big pupper.
It's a big wolf.
Holy shit.
The great thing about this game is that you have an ability called a coup de grace. If a person is helpless, which they are when they're restrained or if they're asleep, you automatically hit them. It's automatically a crit, and they need to make a saving throw. And if they fail said saving throw, they just die.
Oh god, Starfighter's more cruel.
Oh no, this is also in Starfinder as well.
Starfinder, all you gotta do is roll above a 10. They don't even have to make a saving throw, they just die.
No, Starfinder has a saving throw as well.
Sure?
Yeah, I played it like 3 days ago.
Here you go. Here's Charlie's eye.
Hello
How's
there,
that?
Silver Dragon. I need companion.
Aye, aye.
All right, Spirit, you get to make a character now.
Make a evil character.
Choose a race.
Hold on.
But don't be racist for choosing that race over the other race.
Scroll down. Where's your...
That's
Okay,
all the
back
options.
up.
That's it.
That's it.
What is the tiefling good at?
Wait, what'd you say?
What's the tiefling good at?
This is a tiefling.
Hello
Yeah,
there,
what's that mean?
Andriolana.
What do they get for plus wise?
Sorry if I butchered your name. I'm terrible at reading people's.
Hold up. I think they have one of like wait. Shit. Hold up.
Wait a
No, they're not
minute.
one of those races.
Some
You
quarters
get
in
your
it.
bonuses are based on your heritage.
Oh.
Like when you choose your race, you basically have to choose what kind of tiefling you are, and all of these give different heritages or different bonuses.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll go with Tiefling.
Left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Regular, chunk,
What
or
the?
thin?
Say again.
Okay.
You made noise.
Seriously, game. Seriously, Source Filmmaker.
Regular, chunk, or thin?
Thin. Make him a thin.
Thin boy. Face
Make him
number 1,
thin.
face number 2, face number 3.
Let's go with 2.
2. Skin tone. You can be blue.
Let's be blue.
You can be dark blue.
Be blue. Be light blue.
Be blue. You light
Be
blue.
blue boy.
Alright, horns. There's these ones. These ones.
Oh, thanks, Source Filmmaker. I click on one thing and it's just like, nope, just gonna crash now. Good
Tiny
thing I
ones.
saved.
Or these.
Go with that one.
Are they also blue?
Yeah. Make him blue.
Hairstyle. This. 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 Or this.
Go with 2.
Does it also have to be blue?
No, make it red. There is a red.
Uh,
Yeah, there you go. Red.
this dark red or light red?
Light red.
Alright. Choose a class. Your options are Alchemist, Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Inquisitor, Kinestist, Magus, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Slayer, Sorcerer, or Wizard. And all of them have 3 subclasses as well.
What's a
Okay, fuck you, Source Filmmaker. Why are you being like this? Why is it that I then can't click on that one point after I've taken the IK rig off?
Kinesticists are living channels for elemental matter and energy, manipulating
What's
the
the point you're
world.
trying to click on?
I'm literally trying to click on one of the markers that I've got set for this particular model.
Markers?
You know, the little bookmark things where it's just like, these are all the points that I want to be at this position, and then when you start doing...
if they were done... If you were doing that with the rig, yeah, they don't exist anymore. I thought that would be obvious.
No. It's just that when I changed over to... When I removed the rig, it's just like, oh yeah, they're still there. Look, they're there at the moment. When I click on it, it's like, yes, these points exist.
I can't say
Oh,
his stream
okay,
has to catch up.
Hang on, you know what? Make things easier for you.
I'm sorry, buddy.
There, I'm screen sharing. Shouldn't affect the stream too much. Okay, click on these ones. These points are here.
Hang on,
Then
just
I
trying
go to rig, detach rig.
Let's go with the rogue shitty.
Alright.
Wait
Wait,
for it
wait.
to just momentarily take the rig off.
Go with what?
Then it does that.
The rogue.
And it's just like, hey, these points exist now.
What points?
These
Rogue?
ones, right here.
These are your
I
options.
saw them there when at the
What's-
beginning. I don't know what I'm. I
What's
don't know
Knife
what.
Master do?
And then when I try and click on this little bookmark thing here to go, I want to select these points. Oh, now it fucking works!
Let's go with Knife Master.
Okay.
God,
That's like using
sodding
spells.
damn it, Source Filmmaker.
Sour
Sneak
spaghetti.
Hey, Cargate.
Rogue target.
Also, only to turn.
How do you want your points to be allocated? Oh, wait. Heritage, first and foremost. So these are what kind of tieflings... What kind of tiefling you are.
Oh god.
Alright, so... Beast Blood. These brew regard themselves as
Yeah.
deserving of appreciation and opulence through deceit and
Okay,
sheer
back up,
willpower.
back
They
up.
often achieve privileged stations in society.
Okay.
Also, the fact that these different one give different stat bonuses. So this one gives a +2 to dexterity and charisma, but a -2 to wisdom.
Okay.
This one gives +2 to dexterity and wisdom, but -2 to intelligence. This one gives +2 to constitution and wisdom, but -2 to intelligence.
Basically,
+2 to,
you dumb as shit, boy.
+2 to dexterity
Pretty much.
and intelligence, and -2 to wisdom. Constitution, wisdom, minus charisma. Strength, wisdom, -2 charisma. Strength and wisdom, -2 to intelligence. Also, I love the flavor on this one. No woman survives the birth of a babe whose Quipuff ancestry has emerged. At best, Quipuff spawn rip their mothers apart during labor. At
I
worst,
know,
they
you
tear
mentioned that
themselves
last time.
out even earlier. Yes, but these two weren't here for it. They need to also know about the babies that kill their mothers.
Oh god.
Strength, charisma, -2 intelligence. Constitution, charisma, -2 wisdom. Dexterity, charisma, -2 intelligence. Or dexterity, intelligence, -2 charisma.
Let's go with one we have now.
Beast Brood.
Yeah.
Also, you get you can use blindness spell once per day,
Okay. Yeah, let's go with that one.
and you get a reduction to piercing damage. All right, where do you want to allocate your skills?
Hold on. It went all fuzzy. My phone's being stupid. Give me a second.
Hi there, he bake the European grey wolf.
Alright, let's go with Dex and Intelligence and minus Strength.
So minus your strength, Dex. Do you want to go maximum 20 on Dex and then like the rest in intelligence, or
Intelligence and Charisma.
you already have 2 in charisma, so you're gonna have
yeah,
a
keep Intelligence. Yeah.
so you have a 7, 20, 10, 15, 8, 12.
The mid-max to Rogue. Yes.
Yes.
Here we go.
That is how you min-max the rogue.
Why? What did he do?
Look at his stats.
Oh, he's got a very pitiful amount
Oh,
of
hello,
strength.
Red.
Dex is 20.
Dex is
Con is very squishy, I guess, but that's typical of most rogues I know. Unless you decide to increase your con just a bit, but...
So
charisma?
-2, +5, +0, +2, -1.
Well, at least your
+1.
intelligence is high, which is good. Because if,
Which-
what kind of rogue you working with here? Like one that can cast magic because...
No, it's not. This one is focused on blade mastery
Ah, right,
with
melee rogue.
with daggers.
Right.
Because the thing about this game is when you make a character, each class, because this is Pathfinder, not D&D, so there's like every single class has
Pathfinder has more options, and Starfinder does too, and I love it.
yeah, it's great. Like it's more options basically. And because you have really good intelligence, you get more skill points.
Yeah.
You know how proficiency in this works, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have proficiency in use magic device, persuasion, perception, knowledge, world, stealth, trickery, mobility, athletics. I'm guessing you want something along the lines of
Old ass game I
this.
can do today.
Yes.
Or wait,
Perception? Definitely. Persuasion. Yeah.
What was I doing in here? Doing
I don't know.
goblin.
What were you doing?
I was trying to do like goblin
Go
diplomacy, but I
with
forget.
nature. Yeah, let's go with nature. No. Oh yeah, wisdom is so bad. You know what? I'll just go with.
use magic
No.
device.
Wait, yeah. It's kind of hard because it's all -1 and 2. Let's go. Yeah, just use a magic device.
Use magic device. Nice.
I got stuff through my letterbox.
Alright.
Mostly old junk.
You get to choose a feat.
Pain. Choosing a feat is pain.
I mean, do you want? Wait.
I don't know any feats for Pathfinder.
What's this?
Something
I
good
mean, I
for
wanted to
CFU
play
would be nice.
Pathfinder at one point, but I just didn't understand the system all too well.
Let's put it this way: Pathfinder is more complicated D&D.
Well, from what I've heard, like before 2nd edition of Pathfinder came out, Pathfinder was basically 3.5, but according to some, better. But I don't know if I can say that because that might be heretical. Possibly.
It is basically 3.5 from what I've understood when I've been reading through some of the stuff.
Yeah, like before 2nd edition came out, Pathfinder was predominantly like a more continuous route of 3.5.
The same as like Starfinder as well, except space.
Oh, I forget that Starfinder kind of feels like that, but like it takes its own little, you know.
I thought when it came to D&D and 3.5, you did not talk about that. Sorry, that was 4th edition, not 3.5.
No,
We don't talk about 4th edition.
No,
yeah, I watched
deemed it
Puffin
unworthy.
Forest's video on that, and it's apparently the system is just. I just think I was going to be doing the whole thing with having people do encounters in initiative order, where it's like you're talking to somebody, you have to do it in initiative order. And I was watching that video, I was just like, oh my god, that is a terrible idea. Why did I think that was a good idea?
Yeah.
By the way,
I had no idea like how bad 4th edition was. I just assumed that it was maybe because it was the gameplay, the system. But no, I was wrong. It was all 3 of those things. Well, all 2, but there's more to that.
Spirit, what about this one?
So I had a 40k mishap not too long ago.
Oh wow, actually.
One of my miniatures had an arm fall off. Well, it broke off, rather. And the worst part was, it was my favorite model, my aspiring champion.
One.
He's got a cool shoulder.
What was the mishap?
What happened was I was just looking at him because I was looking over my kill team because I need to probably get more units at some point. Mainly, I want to get more cultists because I need my cannon fodder at some point. Well, cannon fodder that can actually shoot back instead of, not shoot.
Alright.
Shoots.
So.
Be chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral?
Yeah.
Alright.
Chaotic neutral. What is it? I always got confused with like what chaotic neutral meant, like in terms of the whole.
You do what you want.
Yeah, you do what you want, basically.
You do what you
Thal chaotic neutral?
Yeah, Thal exudes chaotic neutral energy. Like,
Which I guess he's sort of like the embodiment of most barbarians I knew.
Yep, no, he is.
Or how I used to play my barbarian.
He's
He just
gonna be
pretty
a
much did
madman.
not give a single fuck about anything. But the only thing I kept from the history of barbarians in the D&D universe is that they hate magic. Though I made an exception because my first character I ever made for 5th edition, a mountain dwarf barbarian, had no idea what magic even was or magic
He's gonna be a
items.
madman, Shady.
Madman?
Madman.
Good choice. I love the Madman voice. It's so fucking hilarious.
So what was Matt working on earlier? I wasn't there for
I
that.
just finished it. I was doing textures for.
Oh my god, I didn't think you were still here. I'm so sorry. Oh shit. Ooh.
That's always here.
So how you doing,
I
man?
was. Remember when I did a custom texture for the rep that I made to look like blue in Jurassic World?
Yeah.
I finally did the rest of her pack.
Nice.
I did Charlie.
Very squishy.
Would you like to see them?
Yeah, sure. Send them my way. Let's take a look.
Alright.
See, this is the great thing. It shows you have a -2 to melee attacks, but it doesn't take into account your finesse
There they
property.
are.
You have to have a finesse weapon.
Very nice. That actually might make
So,
a
yeah.
good preview image. I'm not gonna lie, like because of the way
I'm
it's.
gonna make a better one if that's the case. I'm gonna make a
Oh.
better one.
No, it looks good.
There's no rush at the moment since again SFilmLab is not working.
Oh yeah,
Anyway,
right.
Blue,
Does he have
the
a
raptor
crossbow?
texture I made,
Yeah, yeah, that's actually pretty solid texture, man.
and then the oh shit, I forgot which they were, but I believe this
Yeah.
one was. Hold on, let me have a look at the
Did
picture.
he have a crossbow?
Okay, this is
Steve?
Echo. This is Echo.
Okay.
Did he have a crossbow?
This is Charlie.
No,
This
it
is
was your
Delta.
show off
Ah.
thing.
Ah, okay.
Or not show off,
And-
but your
and
+2
also their eye
plus 2
textures.
damage, -2
Oh,
to hit.
nice.
Matthew,
Yep.
choose a race.
Oh. Oh, he's asking you to choose a race in the thing he's doing.
Cobalt?
Is that even
It's not.
possible?
I'm sorry, it's not possible.
Oh, that's dumb.
I'm not being.
Well, do they have like Wait, do Dragonborn
What
exist
are
in
the
the
other
Pathfinder?
species? What are
The other
species?
species are human, elf, dwarf, gnome, halfling, half
wait,
elf, half orc, ASMR, and
Yeah,
tiefling.
absolutely nothing I see there interests me at all. Too human faced.
Understandable.
So look at that. Purely human faced.
I mean, the first race I ever played in Starfinder was freaking rat.
Well, yeah, because
what the hell
Yuzuki
was
are
called?
great.
What were the rat people in Starfinder called? I forgot.
Yusoki.
He's so
Yeah,
cute.
yeah. The little rat people that could be really good engineers and stuff like that.
Also,
Regardless of like what.
they also have mouth pockets.
Okay, back up,
Yeah.
back up,
You
back
almost,
up,
you almost said
back
muff
up, back
pockets by
up.
accident. Just saying.
Yes. All right, Red, choose a race.
Well, given my propensity for fantasy races, I'm gonna have to go with.
Oh, there he is.
You know, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna go with gnome.
God, why?
Cause gnomes are funny.
Hatred to reptilian humanoids.
Oops. Actually, can I change it back to dwarf?
Yes.
Because I feel like the gnome, that's a reference to their hatred of kobolds.
Orcs. Hatred to goblin or hatred to orcs and goblinoids.
That's perfect. All the dwarves I've made usually don't have a liking of green skinned folk, particularly goblins.
Male or female?
I'm gonna go with a man. He's got a big bushy beard.
Left-handed or right-handed?
Oh, for like weapon or. I didn't even know that was an option. Most of the time, you can just hold it in any hand. But what is my dominant?
You have to choose.
I'm gonna have to go with like my right hand because I'm very dominant with that hand.
Everyone is right-handed. All right.
Yes.
Regular, chonk, or thin?
I'm
thin.
gonna have to go with like the really like how the dwarves look like in Warhammer Fantasy. They look really chunky looking. I'm gonna go with that.
This.
Dwarf.
Absolute fucking unit right here.
Exactly, and it's funny.
Face is you've got this one, this
Mhm.
one,
This angry eyebrows. I like the angry eyebrows one. That one looks funny because he looks angry all the time.
What's his skin tone?
I'm just gonna hit the default one because I don't know how to experiment with that. It would be kind of cool if there were dwarves that are made of metal.
And there we go.
Hairstyle. This.
Is there a mohawk option?
There is. There's two actually.
Ooh.
There's this.
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah,
there's
the one with the
this.
wheel ponytail on the back. Yeah, I like that one because it kind of reminds me of the Dwarven Slayers.
This is
from
more Dwarven
Fantasy.
Slayer. This is more Dwarven Slayer though.
I know, and that's cool.
Back up, back up.
I think I actually remembered. That's what I actually based my Mountain Dwarf Barbarian on one time when I first got back into D&D.
Oh my fucking god.
Yes, he has a long beard.
Uh,
Ooh,
I'm
a
gonna let
break.
you guys do your thing. I'm gonna get ready for bed now.
Yeah, you've
Okay.
got work. He's got work tomorrow, so.
Alright.
night night.
Okay, see you later, Mikey boy.
See you around, man.
Also,
Yeah.
newbie,
What?
you like the picture of the pack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a proper one for the SFM lab when the time comes.
So which beard do you want?
I think I like the. Yo, was that like a mutton chop thing going on? Like a mutton chop mustache thing? Yes. Just all the yes.
Which color?
Is there a white-haired option?
It actually
Well, I
affects, it affects
Gray
both your beard and your hair.
I guess that could work. Gray is fine, if there's no other option.
These are the two white ones.
Mm-hmm. Is there any brown options? Because I do have brown hair in real life. Ooh, that's perfect. That's perfect. The perfect shade of brown.
Brown.
Very
Choose
brown.
your class. You've got your options: Alchemist, Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Inquisitor, Kineticist, Magus, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Slayer, Sorcerer, Wizard. By the way, the Spirit God.
The Spirit God.
No,
No,
Alcohol
Beard
God. There's an Alcohol God, by the way.
Oh, an alcohol god. I forget about that.
But these are your options for classes. Each of them has four variants. by the way.
Are there any like archetypes to these classes, or they're just cleric and that's it? Or
You've got,
just
you've got
Barter.
Cleric, which then has Crusader, Herald Caller, or Ecclesia.
So,
Third.
like, what does the Crusader entail exactly? I'm kind of curious. Like a war
Crusaders
cleric,
serve
or
the militant arm of a church, ready to stand guard over a religion's holy place, and to be its swift avenging armor kits. I think it's more melee. Yeah, it's more melee.
okay, so it's basically like the war cleric to a degree.
Basically.
Tank cleric is best cleric.
Yeah, you get heavy armor proficiency, shield, bash.
Oh yeah.
You get all that good shit.
You know, it sucks that there's like no like forge one, because that would just be like perfect for a dwarf.
There is
Forge cleric. Really?
There is a forge. There is a dwarf god, which is like the classic father of the forge.
Yeah, Mordrin or whatever his name is.
Herald Caller is you summon. You basically summon angelic beings. That's what you do. Like it's a summoner
That
cleric.
does sound kind of cool. That does sound
And then
kind of cool, but
issuing physical armor for protection via the strength of his face. The Ecclesia Third focuses on miracles his deity bestows, and the breath of the deity's domain. Wait, so what does this do? Oh, you get a holy weapon. You basically get to choose a weapon which becomes bonded with you.
oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Let's see what other classes we got here. We got
Go. Oh, hi. There you are.
Fire the flames out!
I already did.
Is there like a warlock option, or is that like not in this game?
Warlock is not an option in this game.
That is no, that is not cool, man. I guess
I'm annoyed about it as well.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like fair, dude. Like you can't just have a fantasy game and not include like, you know,
However, as a cleric, you can serve a demon. You can serve Asmodeus.
That is true, but I don't know if my dwarf would be okay with that. And since I believe, I mean, cleric sounds cool, but I believe when I made my first dwarf, he was a barbarian. So let's check out the barbarian and see what they got to offer.
Barbarian has regular barbarian, armored Hulk, mad dog, or
Mad
invulnerable
dog stuff.
or invulnerable rager.
I'm just gonna have to go with like the normal default barbarian, I guess. But
Normal
but
default
what is
barb.
actually? Hold on. What is the armored Hulk thing? What is that? Is that like the?
It's an arm. Basically, you wear armor instead. Like you get bonuses by wearing
Now
armor.
is that armor covered in spikes? Because that's reminding me of another primal path of the barbarian where they really cover themselves in heavy armor. But said heavy armor is covered in a fuck ton of spikes. Even their grapples do like piercing damage.
I don't think that's the main flavor of this one. This one is more or less just if you wear armor, you actually get to move faster as well.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool, actually.
And you get bonuses for wearing armor.
That actually might be pretty useful because a barbarian's like a front line kind of thing. Yeah, I guess I have to go with that one because wearing armor does sound kind of cool.
All right. How are you gonna allocate your skills?
Let's see. Well, what are the main? I'm trying to remember like what the quick build guides usually I read on like D&D Beyond or like wikis would say.
Con and strength.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to like.
There's even
put some.
Okay, back up.
Yeah, I'll have to go with like Arcana and strength, or not strength. Con and strength. What am I talking about? Yeah. Like I'm trying to like space it out so it's like it's good, but, you know, like he can hold his liquor.
Do you want to get any negatives? Because we can't take away this +2 in wisdom.
Yeah, because he doesn't know wisdom that much. He's not really a holy man.
Okay, back up.
Do you want to go into the negative zone?
I'm gonna say charisma because I don't think barbarians have to be charismatic all the time. It's just not their thing.
You have a 5 in charisma with a -3 to charisma.
Okay, that's the reason why that wasn't.
Ouch. Okay.
So, do you want your big focus to be on strength or con? You're able to bump it up to like a 4.
I'm gonna have to say strength. I feel like con's at a safe level, so I'm okay.
And you have 4 points left you can allocate around. It costs 3 points to put into Constitution. Oh no, wait, it costs 2? No, it costs 3. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna have to say put it in maybe intelligence, because I want it to be smart at least, to a degree.
If you want, you can also make your wisdom even worse and actually make your current Constitution better.
Yeah, decrease the wisdom, increase the con. I gotta say all stuff today.
There we go. And you have one last point. Where do you want to put this last point?
Go back. Yeah, we got it. Go.
Oh, hi. There you
are. Dex. Is it possible to put like 1 point in Dex? Because just there. I mean, he's fast, but he's not like fast as fuck though. I would say that's average. He's got average speed.
You have 3.
Ash Snow? Was that supposed to be Ash Snow?
Ash Snow.
Yeah, somebody's called His name is spelled A-E-A, so I don't know how to pronounce that. Snow?
Snow?
Apologies, we've become fascinated by your username and we're trying to work out how to pronounce it.
Pronunciations.
That comes with the streaming territory. We know all kinds of people with weird names. Okay.
Alright. You have 3 skill points that you put into. Any of these that have like a check mark on them means you have proficiency, which means if you have an actual rank in them, you get a +3 to it. Like on top of the extra point you put into it.
Okay.
I'm guessing athletics.
Yeah, athletics, because that's like one of the main skills a lot of barbarians and fighters tend to have.
Okay, I'm sitting here crossing my legs at the moment, so I just need to go use the facility, so I'll be right back, and I may also have to deal with a delivery, so if I'm not back for an increased length of time, then that is the reason why. But I will be back
Okay.
momentarily.
Claymores in the game,
Also,
but
I
they're
realise I just muted the actual stream background audio as well, so nobody could hear anything that you were just saying, so apologies if you wanted the audience to hear that.
Nice job, Noob.
I know there's a Claymore, but it's under the category of Bastard Sword. But you don't have, you don't seem to have the ability to get proficiency in Bastard Swords right now.
Oh, that sucks. I'm trying to think of something that would fit best with like a barbarian in terms of like their weapon proficiencies and shit like
There's
that. Because
also
dwarven weapons.
Berg Rush or Dwarven War Axe.
Dwarven War Axe. I need to see like an image of that. Hold on. Dwarven War Axe. Oh hell yeah! Give him an axe, man. He's got to have an axe.
Dwarven War Axe. And my axe. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, that could do.
Alright, what's your
Since
voice?
I mean, I got armor. My voice. Well, can you give me like a description of like what they sound like in terms of like their, you know?
A mere flesh wound. We do it my way. This will hurt! I'm always ready.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh. So many thoughts. All I see is blackness. I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
Strike as one. Let us press on. I have no need for this. Our time has come.
Adventures await. Forwards! This is my path. We cannot be defeated.
The path is clear. My skills exceed yours. I feel faint. The path is clear.
Perfect.
You cry.
aggressive will do. He's a
Alright,
barbarian.
perfect. So your options are you can't be lawful at all.
Well, yeah.
Neutral evil, chaotic neutral, good good, or oh wait, chaotic good.
I
Neutral
feel
good.
like I think when I made my barbarian, I did make him a chaotic good because I felt like he just does good things without people telling him to do it. You know, it's part of his dwarven thing. You know, he likes to do good every now and again. People don't ask him to do it, but he just does it anyway. Kind of like So what are you working on, Noob? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, this is a sort of something I promised I'd do a friend because he sent me a load of his old computer parts, and I sort of valued what I'd been doing as commission animations at that time. So excuse me one moment.
Oh, all right.
And sort of said, well, maybe if I do you a couple of these and pay for the postage, then we'll call it even on that. So...
Wait, you can get there's a punching dagger.
Oh, it's like a dagger I can have in my hand.
So basically, it's a spiked, like, brass knuckle.
Spike
almost.
gauntlet. It's
Nice.
a spike gauntlet, pretty much.
I wonder if...
Okay, so there's our party. We got our spirit devilish Foxo with the... So he's a rogue. Got a very good amount of dex, intelligence, charisma, which is good.
We have Doggo.
Nice.
We have halfling.
Oh,
right, Shady.
so cool.
If you wanted one from me, which I'm assuming maybe.
Yes, we've got enough gold to make one more character.
Shady, how do you spell coup de grace real quick?
Wait, what'd you say?
How do you spell coup de grace?
I think it's COUP-DE-GRA.
Wait, how do I spell what now?
Coup de grace.
Oh yeah, the finishing blow. Yeah.
It's spelled coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
Oh yeah.
What kind of? Yeah, but I believe it's a French thing, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like
It's
like
pronounced
if you,
it's pronounced coup de grace, but it is spelled coup de grace.
Yeah, that's the thing about French that I never understood, but I wasn't mean about it.
It's more or less you usually don't pronounce either the first or the last letter in any word you speak. That's
the only
that's how
the
I
only
understand.
French name I can think of is what the hell was his name? It was the name of this character that was like a really famous literary character. Oh yeah, Arsène Lupin. Yeah, the gentleman thief.
Choose your race, NoobMister.
I'll pretty much fast forward through this. Orc, female, paladin, chonky, braided hair, dark skin.
What kind of face?
What kind of face? Do you want like
battery biscuit, but that one, the sort of stouty, sort of flat, sort of squished head one. That one.
While you guys are doing that, I gotta go take care of something.
Yeah, right-handed.
I'll be
Something
right back.
braided. That's no, not that one. Next one. One after that. Nah, hairstyle 4. I said hairstyle 4. And I also just realised I'm still screen sharing.
Wait. Hold on a second. Wait, what did you say? Which one?
Hairstyle 4.
Ah. Cheers. Hair color.
Leave it as it is.
Skin color.
Darkest possible.
Dark as possible. Dark as in the night.
There isn't.
Just go with
that
just
or
go with that dark green.
dark green?
Yeah,
Okay.
that one.
Right-handed.
Yes.
Female.
Right-handed. Paladin.
Oh boy. Paladin. What kind of paladin?
What's the difference?
This one is more ranged weapon-wise. Like,
To range paladin? What?
Hospitaller is more healing-focused paladin. And Divine Guardian is more fighting-based, and you protect one person specifically.
What
And
did
then there's Paladin.
what did Red go with? He went with a sort of tanky barbarian.
Barbarian. Yes.
Well, I'll go for the Hospitaller then.
Hospitaller.
So I will be your healer.
No.
All right, everyone could actually choose their main and primary colors. We kind of forgot to do that.
Just leave it as it is then.
All right. You get to choose where your +2 is in first and foremost.
What's the main spell casting?
Charisma.
Put it in charisma then.
You have 20 points to allocate.
I've got 20 points, so...
Wait, hold up a second. I wanted to see something. Can you cheat the system? Guess not.
Yeah, I was about to say, put 8 points in charisma. Yes. No.
Right.
So it's 20, including the +2.
Jesus Christ. You have 3 more points to allocate on everything. Keep in mind, you can also make ones into negatives.
Well, I don't really need strength that much, so -2 on the strength.
They're paladin now.
Then how many points do I have? Because the image has gone pixelated, so I can't.
5.
5. Right. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? Go back to that one. That one. That one. Thank you. Put 2 in intelligence, 2 in wisdom, and.
Oh wait, no mind. 2 in intelligence, 2 in wisdom. Where's the last one going?
And put the last one in constitution. It's not going to affect the score, but at least it'll.
I mean, you can dip down and make something more negative to get that con.
Nah, just leave it as it is.
Alright, skill options. You have proficiency in Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge World, Lore Nature, Lore Religion, and Persuasion. Which means if you put points into those, you get an extra 3 on top of that.
We'll just do that then.
So there's one of them that you can't get. Since you only have 4 points, there's 5 options. So Persuasion, Lore, Nature...
Well, put 1 in Persuasion, 1 in Lore Religion, and the other 2 in Knowledge.
You can only put 1 in.
Yeah, but I was going to say just put it in both. Oh. That's what I meant.
Ah, yeah, right. Sorry. I am the dum-dum. Choose a god. Your options are Torak, Father of Creation, the Dwarven God of the Forge, Shilin.
Whichever works best with a healer. Because I can't read anything at the moment because the image has gone pixelated.
The God of Death.
So the 2 gods with healing in their domains are... So it's either Healing, Knowledge, Law, Rune, Strength, or Fire, Glory, Good, Healing, Sun.
What was the first one again?
Healing, Knowledge, Law, Rune, Strength.
That one.
Their favorite weapon is unarmed strikes.
Yeah, I will be a paladin that goes around punching people.
With a minus to strength, by the way. Weapon
Well,
focus.
I'm not really going to be doing much in the way of melee combat anyway. I'm literally going to be going around healing people. That's the primary reason for this class.
I mean, yes. So I'm guessing I can give you proficiency in a ranged weapon.
Yes.
Do you want light crossbow, heavy crossbow,
Light crossbow.
longbow, light crossbow? Where is it? There's. Oh, there he is. Right, portrait. You were an orc. No. No. That'll have. Yeah, no, that'll have to do. You can only be lawful good.
Yeah.
Confident, madman, pious, brave, reserved, aggressive, or pragmatic.
Reserved.
Reserved.
Sensitivity is out.
There, you now have a 4-person party, each with everybody doing a different role and doing it well.
Who would have thought that randomly choosing would have been amazing? Plus, we have a wolf.
Yeah.
Now, Jack wants to see. Hang on, Jack wants to see the full video of this. Hold on. I haven't done any lip syncing on this yet, so this is basic. And considering I had to go back and redo parts of this as well because I changed my animation style part way through, so. Okay, Jack, this is what the video looks like so far.
Man, this is a game where I can get a lot of kidneys.
Autosave, goddammit! Let me start that again.
Man, this is a game where I can get a lot of kidneys. I want xenomorph kidneys. Those things probably have better healing abilities than human kidneys.
Yeah, they're probably not that comparable.
Has anybody ever tried?
Would you like to try? I've got a surgical tool right here.
Oh, thanks, man. Alright, so we just drill a hole straight into my kidney, and we replace it with one of theirs.
Oh god.
Yeah, man, you know, I was playing coach and an AI at the same time.
Is that what I... Oh, fucking hell! Guys, help!
I'm dead.
Oh god, she had no pluses at all.
Go animal.
Sophie.
Ow!
Oh, what's that?
What the fuck?
I completely forgot tanks could do that to cars.
I think, yeah.
Oh.
Oh man.
He blew up a car.
That's like death in Starfinder.
Okay, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, and that's pretty much it so far. What do you mean Sophie had no pluses in anything?
Anything related to hitting stuff.
Oh, right.
She went full charisma wisdom. And she doesn't seem to have proficiency in longbows. Oh god, what have I done?
Hey, you asked her what she wanted and she went with it.
I know!
Okay, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Maybe more squishy than I am. Ugh.
No, you have the same amount of HP.
I'm just more squishy because she can't hit shit.
Right. I want to
No,
buy.
true.
I want to buy another dagger.
Gotta double that. Gotta dual wheel, man.
Yes, that's what I'm going to make you do.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's
-4? Is it a -4 to attack twice in Starfinder? Or not Starfinder, Pathfinder?
-4? Yes. It's -4. Yes, if you do full attack.
Oh.
Also,
you can do a full attack in like freaking D&D until later on.
the only thing the only difference in doing full attacks in D&D is you can do an offhand attack, but you only get like you don't get your what's it called? Your proficiency bonus in the attack.
Oh. Yeah, but you don't get the double attack till like way later, depending on your class.
Yeah, we gotta go.
No, you can attack twice though.
Back up, back up,
Yes,
back
by
up.
using the offhand attack.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Might as well sell.
Okay, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Go back.
Where is
There's
the
so
dagger?
many moving parts to this animation.
Then
Ah, yes, another punching dagger. That's what we want.
so does then the double attack just add proficiency bonus then?
You don't get your proficiency bonus when you do a double attack or a offhand attack. However, it also uses up your bonus action to do so.
Oh.
Or you use your bonus action to do it basically, and you can only do it if you actually have an offhand weapon.
What counts as a half-man weapon though?
Offhand?
Yeah.
So like 2 one-handed weapons. So you've got your
it's like 2 swords or 2 daggers.
your main one, and then the one you have in your other hand.
Would 2 light crossbows count as being able to dual wield or offhand?
Yes, I think so.
Because as far as I'm
As far as I'm concerned, I'm dual wielding
video
crossbows.
source this from the end of month live stream I did back in January.
Stop being stupid. So I can't build on top of the wall. Fine, I'll just build it here.
Oh, you can retire. Neat. That's not what we're doing. I've spent way too much time in character creation to retire now.
What do we do? Oh, retire. Why? You just started. Life decisions.
I just realized death was part of the job description, so...
What?
Imagine having 6 druids, each with like 6 animals. That would be hilarious to actually do. So much micromanagement.
Would you even have the gold to do it?
I would have the goal to do 4 druids. Should probably do something about the positioning.
Yes, I don't particularly want to be too near the front.
Well, I don't need to be near the front either.
You kind of do though, because
Well, actually, that's true. I should be. I'm not. I'll be in the second. Why do they silicone rubber? I do.
Okay, back up.
Drawing a blank at the Vanny, it's just OP as hell.
1 year ago, that was showing off his. You know what I mean. Oh, it's one of those avatars, huh?
Huh?
There we go.
Okay, back up.
Just say it out loud. No one cares.
Oh, wait. Right. That's a thing that I'm playing with. Oh no, wait. Never mind. Everyone's just the same.
I'm back.
Hello again.
Okay, so how's the adventure going so far? Where are our adventurers at now?
We just started.
Okay. So we're in a dungeon, I'm assuming.
I need FILMMAKER. I need FILMMAKER.
Somebody spotted a trap.
Ooh, who's gonna spot the trap? Ah, the rogue, obviously. Of course, the rogue would spot a trap.
It's not always true, which is the funny part. You know,
Yeah,
it's funny when the
I've had a
rogue hits
party
the
where
trap.
where the wizard spent most of the time spotting the traps.
Well, yeah, because he's got that detect something spell, right? It's like detect traps or something. It's like a spell they can do.
No,
At a certain
this
level.
was just working on passive perception.
Oh, okay. It was just. Huh.
But then again, they were an elf, so.
Not surprised.
Oh, that'll do it.
Oh, goblins.
Oh, we got goblins.
Gobbos.
Yeah, we got some gobos. Or we see one.
Don't use up all of this yet. Well, that's easy.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Is there anything notable in this room? There seems to be not.
I got a app on my phone that my brother recommended for me. For like 40k stuff. It's called Battle Scribe. Any you guys ever heard of it?
Yes.
Yeah, Battle Scribe. It's like
It's great.
Yeah, it is, and of course when I first used it, I didn't understand how it worked, but then I kind of.
All right. Left or right?
When in doubt, head left.
Yeah, let's head left. I'm gonna go with
Yes.
I'm gonna make his call on that one. Let's see what happens. Okay, so they enter a room.
More goblins!
Yay, more fighting.
Stab him in the face.
That should be my job.
I'm the rogue here. I'll stab him in the back. And the face.
Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of characters in fantasy RPGs, I've been working on this, ooh. There's gobble organs everywhere.
They exploded because the Foxo did a critical hit.
Oh, that's
explosive backstab? What?
Yep, critical explosive backstab.
It's like you stab them so hard that they explode.
Yes.
The only cool thing I like about actually that wasn't what I was talking about. How was I talking about? Oh yeah, characters I've made. I've made another character that's a half-orc fighter, but he can also fight with his hands somehow. Not like martial arts, like monk type shit. I'm talking about like just straight up like bare knuckle boxing type shit. You know? And okay, are any of you guys here familiar with the actor Tom Hardy?
Nope, name doesn't ring a bell.
The guy that played Bane, the guy that played Bane in the Dark Knight Rises. That guy.
Oh, neat. I see how
know
this
who it
works
is,
now.
I'm just trying to blink.
So whenever some enemies are killed, they drop down a bonfire. You can use the bonfire to do a rest.
Dark Souls reference, maybe. Do you want to know what really ruined my experience with 3.5 when I was a kid, but it was kind of like my own fault that it happened?
What?
I decided to fight an enemy that was a higher challenge rating than I was. I think it was a harpy, I believe. Like the harpy had a higher challenge rating, but I wasn't really too familiar with like challenge ratings in D&D at that point because I'd only vaguely heard of the game. And I believe when I was playing it, I think I was playing like a 3.5 like box like starter big basic game type thing. Though I think one of my relatives had a 3.5 starter box, but I can't be certain, or a 3.0. I can't remember. And I really wanted to play at some point because I like the way that the box looked when I was a kid. So So what happened to our adventurers here? What just happened there? They just made another transition, or?
Yeah, we're going deeper. Oh, and we leveled up. Hog.
Oh, nice. Nice.
We're gonna. Red.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my delivery. One.
Hey.
Do you want to continue being a barbarian?
What are the options?
You can multi-class into another class if you'd like.
Oh, what would be a good class to go along with the barbarian? Because I basically have the armored Hulk thing, right? That basically means my dude can wear armor, and my dude is mostly like a frontline fighter tank kind of thing. I guess maybe. Oh, but the problem is he doesn't have good dex because I don't know like what the stats are with monks in this game. Because I know that monks are all about like dexterity. That's like one of the big stats.
You're not able to do monk. You're not able to do monk because you're not lawful. Monks have to be
Oh,
lawful.
that's dumb. This game's like really strict with like alignment crap. Like for
I
real.
actually like strict and alignment because it makes it so you're not just picking an alignment for reasons. Like I actually like alignments. Like I like that alignments mean something. Because in D&D it really doesn't mean anything other than what the character does.
Yeah, that's really Starfinder though.
Okay, I'm back, and ignore the
Check
bell
that
ringing.
out.
They're testing the alarms. They do it every month, so.
If you want to, you can just continue being barbarian.
Yeah. For now, I'll just continue being barbarian. I'll think about like what
Which
multi-class to go into later.
Which means you get armored swiftness and rage power. Rage power.
Back up, back up, back
Yeah,
up.
a lot of barbarians tend to get that.
And you get 3 more skill points to put around.
Well, I put I'm trying to think what were like my weird stat. I got persuasion, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put like one point into that, and what would be another thing?
You could bump that athletics up to a 9.
Yes. Because despite the fact that my dude wears armor, I want to be able to have at some point have the ability to dodge things like some Dark Souls shit, or Bloodborne if you're more inclined.
And where would the last one go?
Maybe can you put it in con? Is that possible? Or
no, it's only skills.
Oh.
Ability adjustments to level 4.
Let's just put it in perception, I guess.
Oh, hey, Julian.
Oh. You get to choose between Swift Foot, Reckless Stance, Lethal Stance, Guarded Stance, Beast Totem, Lesser, or Animal Fury.
Ooh.
Animal Fury is just you get a bite while raging. You get a bite attack.
So I can literally just like bite people?
Yes, that is Animal Fury.
That does sound cool to a degree.
While raging, gain 2 claw attacks. The barbarian, these attacks are considered primary attacks and are made.
Oh, and just in case anybody was curious, here's the thing that I got. No, I'm gonna put it down because it's a bit heavy.
What'd you get?
Oh, finally bought a brand new flat screen HD TV DVD combo thing.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Mostly because, like I said, should have been a birthday present I should have bought like 2 years ago, but I had the money swindled out of me by the local council and wasn't able to buy it until just like yesterday.
Councils.
So.
Oh, by the way, you get to choose these later on, like again, to make them even better. So like with Swiftfoot, you can take Swiftfoot 3 times and get like 30-foot movement speed.
Ooh.
So like if you see here where it shows the animal, then all these are all like, this is the amount of improvements you get. Like these are your rage powers.
Mm-hmm.
But which one do you want?
I'm gonna have to say The one where I can basically just bite people for no reason.
Animal
while I'm fighting
Fury.
them. Yes.
Fucking
Because
Fury.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
the other options are Claws, a God's Stance where you get more armor class.
Okay, back up.
Yeah, it's just you get more armor class whenever you're in rage.
Mm.
Lethal
Yeah, I'll take that
Stance.
one because AC does sound pretty good, especially when you're raging.
Lethal Stance is you get a +1 bonus to attack rolls and thrown weapon rolls. Reckless Stance is you get bonuses to everything, but you lower your AC. So what? Got a stance?
Yeah, let's go with guard stance because he may be a barbarian, but at least he knows not to, rush into battle right away.
Got it stance. Alright. Sprite, the Foxo.
You're gonna have to decide all that for Sophie, considering that she's not here.
Yeah, that's basically what. That's my choice, basically. I have an idea of what she wants, though. What do you want, Spirit? Do you want to continue being a rogue, or do you want to multi-class for some godforsaken reason?
I'm gonna keep being rogue. I'm not stupid.
Okay.
I know how it works, Shady. You can't this box though.
Is multi-classing in Pathfinder like really, really dumb?
No, it's better. It's 10 times better in D&D, but it's not really worth it unless you really want to.
Like it's multi-classing is like remember you don't get the full benefits from your class anymore. You're doing some weird amalgam.
Yeah.
You have 6 points to put into your skill points. Where do you want to put them? Do you just want to buff up the same ones? All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
So like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, +10 in mobility, trickery, and stealth.
OP rogue.
You have to remember though, this game has high as fuck numbers because advantage and disadvantage does not exist in this game.
Oh really?
It's the same as Starfinder and Pathfinder. Advantage does not exist.
It's actually nice though.
Yeah, I think it's a way better system. You get to choose a rogue talent.
Oh yeah.
Wait, could you straight up
forgot
just
about RPGs? I guess not just D&D.
Alright. So your options are another weapon focus, canny observer, combat trick, fast stealth, focusing attack, confused, shaken, or sickened, iron guts, skill focus, which is basically proficiency in something, slow reaction, terrain mastery, or intimidating prowess.
What does combat trick do?
Combat trick is you get a combat feat.
And what does the sneaky one do?
Which one?
The sneaky one, the
Fast stealth?
I think Era might have gone back a bit too
Fast stealth is this ability allows the character to move at full speed using stealth without penalty.
Yes.
So it can actually use you for scouting parties.
Do it.
That's what you get. Alright, newbie. Are you gonna continue being a paladin, or are you gonna... Okay.
Now that the Spirit said that, I'm like, I am not screwing that up.
He's learning.
Do you want me to put the same skill points in the same things you were upgrading anyways?
Yeah,
shit,
might as well.
Very too much to edge. I mean, with Starfinder, you can multi-class. But you have to know what you're doing.
Oh, that's it. Nice. You get Divine Grace. Oh, you get a bonus to all your saving throws based on your charisma. So you get a +5 to all your saving throws.
And considering I maxed out charisma, hooray!
Yeah, look at your fortitude, reflex, and will saves. Jesus
I can't see them because
it's
pixelate.
+8, +5, +9.
God damn.
Because will save is a wisdom save, and reflex is basically dex saves, and fortitude is basically constitution saves. Sophie, she's gonna continue being a druid.
Upper wolf. There you go.
This. That's it. Nice.
Yeah, I can't see what the hell is going on with
Strange, to say the least. And so our party continues.
I'm tempted to take a break from this, but it's just like when I really stop and look at what I've done, I'm just like, I've hardly done anything. You know, normally in a 3-hour period, I would spend, I would probably get a good 30 seconds done, but now it's like, I'm hardly getting anything done. Does that mean that I'm getting better, or is it just meaning that my animations are just more complicated now?
Yes.
Complicated? And you're getting better?
You know what the great thing about Lay on Hands is? You can actually cast it on your opponents. So you like deal damage to them.
So my mom got a cat recently.
What kind of
Yeah.
cat?
I believe she got a tabby. It's a very rare tabby though.
Oh my fucking god, yes!
Like it's I can't remember the name of it, but it's like or why the reason it's rare. It's like it's because its fur is a different color than it normally is.
Noob, you succeeded.
Like a grayish blue color.
You succeeded on a Arcana check. Everyone now has basically the equivalent of advantage.
Oh.
I said advantage doesn't exist in this game, but now you have advantage. For like the next
I said it doesn't exist.
for like the next 4 seconds.
Oh, I activated it. I feel like a derp. It's shady.
Yes.
I have an level 3 operative. I have 7 movement speed.
Why is that a thing?
Because it is, and I love it.
Why is operative a thing?
Wait, operative? What are you talking about?
It's basically.
Oh right, that's like one of the
rogue of Starfinder.
Hmm.
Well,
my operative is very fast.
Are they like really, really bad or something?
No. They have a high hit, and they're really fucking fast. That's what mine is. Operators are fun, because they're literally the thief of the other group. Or
the rogue.
They're a thief, rogue, ranger.
You're a rogue in space.
Cloak of Resistance. I have to put this on the barb. Here you go, Red. You now have a cloak.
Awesome.
And the character's a jack of all trades, so anything and everything it's proficient in.
Ooh, that's even better.
Yeah.
What race do you feel in Starfinder doesn't get played like enough?
I wouldn't know
That's hard because there's.
Well, I mean, the one race that I feel like doesn't get played enough because of the lore surrounding it is the Greys.
Oh yeah,
because
the Greys.
in lore, they're supposed to be like a mysterious race that only like a few people in the galaxy know about. Like they're there, but nobody really knows where they are, what their intentions are.
Hey, Red.
Yeah.
Hey, Red.
What?
Dual wielding axes.
Nice. Just like a real dwarf would do.
Which is a mistake, because shield AC is actually really nice.
Fuck.
Who needs a shield when you have 2 daggers?
I mean, you have an AC of 15, which is pretty
Because
decent, I guess.
I got a
And then
rock hard abs because of that.
And then a touch AC of 10.
That's pretty solid.
It's nice because when you get armor, it's actually 10 plus.
I need to
dex.
I need to give Sophie fucking bow proficiency so she can actually stand in range.
God, this is so cool.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm just like looking at this like little miniature I got like many weeks ago, I think.
Fucking
From Hero Forge.
Look at this halfling. Shield and scimitar. The shield is like the entire size of her. Alright, you're wearing scale mail.
Hello there, Tammy Oak War. Again, just butchering people's usernames.
As you do. It is your job. I'm playing. I've only played mechanic, and soldier, and I really like mechanic, but I really want to try out Witch Warper.
Witch Warper is your phone one.
Witch Warper is, as a concept, is just so fucking cool.
Witch Warper is the new one of the newest 3 classes.
Yeah.
And the players can
go back.
Something handbook. I don't really know. It's not even handbook.
Oh god, this was a mistake.
What was?
Run, Spirit!
What did you do?
You basically did the stealth thing, but failed.
Wow.
Sounds about right.
I guess some rogues can't be perfect.
That sounds
oh yeah,
right.
that's another thing I was gonna tell you guys. I worked on a rogue recently. A arcane trickster.
Yes, it most certainly is.
Ooh, are you animating in this stream of animation?
I would have no idea.
Ooh, what a thought! Not me, that's for sure.
Oh, Noobie, you're animating? Really? Wow.
Wow.
Alright, we've got another option, boys. Left or right?
Head right this time.
Right. We're gonna head right. I don't know what.
Ow! Okay, I didn't see that.
Oh, what happened?
Snowball trap.
Snowball trap?
Well, thankfully you've got a healer with you, so you can heal up when necessary.
Well, it's only 2 people who failed the saving throw, i.e. Sophie and Noob.
Ooh,
no, wait, actually it was Red.
Sorry
Never
for your
mind.
back.
Wait,
that's fine. That's my brother.
Red was the one.
So I was the only one that made the save.
No, you and Sophie failed it.
My abs are not rock hard enough. It
Goblins! Murder.
Fucking gobos. You know, the amount of goblins people have probably killed in D&D, you could probably make like food out of them at this point. Because they're so plentiful. Think about it. You can make like goblin burgers, goblin sandwiches, goblin
right was
bread.
a dead end. Right was a dead end.
Okay, we'll go back and head left then. Are you sure there wasn't any treasure or anything there?
Nothing was spotted.
Okay, back up.
God, man. I made this arcane trickster rogue. Who is a kobold. And I was gonna make him like an assassin-like rogue, but I already remembered I made a goblin that's like that.
God damn it! They keep spotting you, Spirit. I want to try and do a sneak attack.
Why is so useless? Why am I so useless?
I mean, you just did 10 damage,
useless.
So, you know.
Am I not doing anything? Oh no, it's because I'm not in range.
Nope, you are.
I swear, I'm not that useless in real game.
I really wish that they would make RPG games that look like this, like the way like it's like this isometric perspective. I like them.
Play Divinity.
Those
Or
Divinity.
No, I'm
also-
talking about like licensed stuff because this is based on like Pathfinder, right? Like, what other games do you feel like could benefit from a game like this?
Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is getting one.
Well, yeah, Baldur's. Yeah, I know Baldur's Gate. Don't remind me. I already got enough people telling me about that game as is.
Also, Spirit, you failed your
Alright,
lockpicking
I'll
check.
remind him tomorrow. And then, then on.
I wonder if they'd ever make a Starfinder game
Oh
like
yeah,
this.
that's right. I gotta take the rig off. Of it.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Would be cool.
Starfire's so broken though. I don't know about that.
I mean, so is D&D.
No, Starfire is way more broken because you can min-max to all hell. D&D
Pretty
you really
much.
can't.
Yeah, I mean in D&D you can try, but it's only if like the DM would allow it, and most of the time you can have like a really lenient DM, but min-maxing that's new. That's only if your DM is really generous, and that's rare. Which I think I think my brother Thomas has a group of people he plays D&D with. What just happened? Did we sink to hell or something?
I think so. The walls
How
are
the
made
hell
out of. The walls are made out of flesh. Flesh.
Okay, wait, so the walls are made out of flesh.
Flesh.
Okay, every time I think the walls are made out of flesh, I feel like we're like in the Thing or something.
Also,
like
we leveled
everything's
up.
made out of.
Again.
Yay.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna continue being a barbarian, Red?
Well, I want to be a barbarian that can bite things. Can I do that still?
Yes.
Yes, I want to be a barbarian that can bite people.
Flesh.
Because what if he develops a hunger for human flesh?
Flesh.
Yeah, exactly, flesh.
Flesh. Flesh.
I've never played Symphony of the Night, but I hear it's a pretty good game.
Flesh.
Very difficult though, in terms of like
Oh
completion
god, you
sort
get
of thing.
You get to choose a
Ooh.
feat.
Not a feat. Not
Not
a feat.
Not
Oh,
the
yes.
feats. Not the
No,
feats.
Not the feats.
Oh,
Too many
Starfighter is
feats.
so many.
Ooh.
Do you want to get heavy armor focused so you can get even more AC while wearing heavy armor?
Yes.
Thank you.
Like my dude is like literally like just decked out like in the heaviest armor you can think of, yet he can somehow move in it.
Power armor is so useful.
My dude will like straight up be like a space marine by this point. That's how
I mean,
heavy
you
the
can-
armor
you
will
can
be.
get a tower shield.
Just a dwarf using a tower shield.
Alright.
Don't see the dwarf.
Freaking
Okay.
just-
Spirit, are you gonna continue being a rogue?
Yes.
Uh,
Oh my god.
I'm not
this,
gonna be
this,
freaking dirt.
this. There
Um,
you go.
have you guys ever heard of AI Dungeon?
Yes.
Yes.
Screamer McScreamerson runs around screaming at everybody.
Yes. I actually have the thing open right now, and I was wondering if like one of you guys, I don't want to like, well, I mean, we can all be involved if you want, but it's mostly like me reading out like what happens.
No, not really. It would literally just
Last time-
our responses to everything would literally just be go up and scream at it.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I could probably do something, and you guys suggest what I could do.
Go up and
Instead-
scream at it.
Hey.
Well, think of something
Stop
different.
it, too.
Hey, Spirit, do you randomly want weapon proficiency in a karma?
I guess not today. Shame, really, but
Sure.
that's left.
I don't know any feats about
You can get finesse training for a bite attack, but you don't even have a bite attack.
I don't get a
How do
bite
you
attack.
get finesse for a bite attack?
I don't know. Maybe you just like you
Great
gnash your teeth
difficulty.
on them.
You can get a finesse in using a shield. You can get finesse in unarmed strikes. You can get finesse in claws. Oh wait, the karma's here. Sure, let's go grab finesse and karma. So when you get a karma, you can use finesse with karma.
Yeah.
Or I could give you punching dagger, so you can actually use your finesse instead of hitting with like a low as fuck strength. Yeah, we'll do that. Fuck it.
My crappy ass strength.
Now you're actually using your +5 instead of -2.
Ooh.
NoobMister, are you gonna continue?
I want to
being-
multi-class as a No, I'm just kidding. Carry on as a paladin.
Sorry, you can't multi-class the druid. Also, you know what the best
Sorry,
thing?
you can't be a paladin anymore.
You know what the best thing about being a paladin is?
What?
One of the prerequisites to being a paladin is doesn't have the following features: atheism.
How is it even possible?
Paladin.
How is it even possible for like a paladin cleric thing? That doesn't sound possible because that kind of defeats the purpose of being a cleric or paladin to a degree. Even though my brother said this applies to 5th edition. If you have a paladin or a cleric or whatever, you don't necessarily have to have one, but most of the time I do anyway because I feel like it adds thematic deliciousness.
No, would you be fine if I gave you extra lay on hands so you can use lay on hands 2 more times every day?
Yes, go ahead.
Perfect. All right, you get a
Double
mercy feature, which is a thing. Affects the paladin's lay on hands ability. Whenever the paladin uses lay on hands to heal damage to one target, the target also receives an additional effect.
Remember I now take damage from reflex
receives.
attacks.
Oh right, this is for when you use lay on hands.
Okay,
as
see you,
an
Thomas.
This
Yeah.
is when you use lay on hands as an aggressive ability.
Kill, damn it.
No, so like you can. It's a mercy. You're doing them a mercy killing, basically.
You
Do you
kill
want
them
your
to
lay on?
death.
Do you want your lay on hands to sicken, shaken, or fatigue?
Oh.
What does shaken do?
Shaken.
What does that mean?
For fuck's sake. Flesh.
Excuse me.
Shaken. Where is shaken? Shake. The character takes -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Yes, that one.
Oh yeah, I forgot I got a Chaos Lord and Terminator armor. AKA the coolest model I own.
Shaken flesh. Also, you have the aura of
I'll
courage.
take my flesh shaken, not stirred.
Goddammit. A paladin is you're immune to fear, and each ally within 10 feet of her gains a +4 morale bonus on saving
Oh,
throws
nice.
against fear effects.
Hey.
It does sound kind of cool though.
Because fuck fear.
Hmm.
Fear's a piece of shit.
Well, at
I mean,
least
then
you guys
again-
are immune to fear now.
Well, paladins fight demons all the time, depending on what they do.
Sophie gets access to 2nd level spells now. Pog.
Okay, back up. Okay, back up.
She will have combat casting.
Hey,
If you
Shay,
didn't already?
do you know the feat called Jet Dash in Starfinder?
Yes, I know about Jet Dash.
Basically, I'm guessing you have rocket boots on your.
No.
No.
It's 6 times movement speed.
Jeez, like I said, rocket boots.
Also you get to double. Is it triple your jump distance? Or double?
Double. No, it's triple because it's 6 times.
Yeah.
6 times movement speed. And jump height.
Oh god, this is so cool.
And so since my character is 70 movement, their max movement speed with Jet Dash is 420.
Wait, Sophie now has Summon Nature's Ally 2. The spell summons to your side a neutral giant frog or 1d3 neutral mites.
The only thing that really sucks about the Chaos Lord and Terminator armor is he does not have a option to have a like a really big like power sword looking thing.
No, because he'd have to take the power fist.
Ah, right. I already gave him a lightning claw.
Power armor always comes with a power fist, and I don't think you can equip anything else other than the power fist. So the only way that you would be able to get him to have a power sword is if you equipped him with artificer armor and gave him like something else to, or the chaos equivalent of like artificer armor.
Wait, what the fuck is delay poison?
Speaking of Terminator armor things, for my Space Marine army, I was gonna get a chaplain in Terminator armor, but for some reason, the Games Workshop on their website, because I don't know if you can get it in store or anything, you can't get it on their website anymore. Not like it's sold.
I don't actually
think
you can get chaplains in Terminator armor.
Well, you can. Possible. It's one of the options, like an 8th edition of the game.
Sophie could use Bull's strength on like Red's character and give him +4 to his strength.
Let me check my battle script because I do have like a thing in there that is possible.
Lesser Restoration is a spell you memorize.
All I know is that they're like a HQ choice, I think.
This.
Mostly.
Hello again, Julian, and Aslizhan Asyubev. Ass, basically.
Ass.
And
yes.
Is that an O or is that a D or a B? No, that's a D.
Yes.
Audrius forever. Oh, Odrius.
Why is there a table here which randomly has like... Oh wait, it's just parchment. Never mind. This place is creepy as shit just because of all the flesh.
Flesh.
Yeah. I was feeling like creepy like when there's a part of the dungeon that just takes a random turn for like into horror for no damn reason.
Everyone has fucking Uno, you dipshit. You came free with your fucking Morning Star. Please tell me you guys know
you
Reddit.
don't understand any other language. You just understood German.
Please tell me where you guys know where that's from.
You have Uno! Yes,
You
I've seen the original one.
dumbass.
It's some guy complaining about the fact that he's just like, I don't have Uno on my Xbox. You have Uno on your Xbox.
And then it's just the fucking Castlevania version.
I've seen the Warhammer 40k version.
Oh yeah, I even made an orc kill team not too long ago. Because I gotta get my greenskin boys some support. Even though they're a pain in the ass to make armies for, because of the, you know. Well, at least that's...
Well, to be perfectly honest, hello and hello are just like one letter difference. So with stuff like that, it's just like, yeah, of course I can understand that. It's not exactly the most difficult thing to understand otherwise, so...
Jesus. Oh my god. I was just browsing Discord.
Still, there's another
and
language. Yeah, but it's when somebody comes in speaking entirely in Russian, and I'm just sitting there going, what? What you say?
Yeah.
What you say? All your base are belong to us.
Oh yeah, so speaking of hell, did you guys know that there's a place called Fucking in Austria?
Yeah, I'm aware of the town of Fucking.
Yeah, I think I have heard of that.
Oh my god. Let's see what I got for my kill team. Like the point total is about 118 points. So between the kill team, there's a like normal kill team. It's like there's a very
oh god, spiders.
Spiders.
I hate
spiders. Very slimy looking buggers.
I mean, it doesn't help that this place is made out of flesh.
Why isn't the spider made out of flesh then? It'd be more scary.
Well, it is technically made out of flesh. Flesh.
Well, I mean, it looks like something out of like a David Cronenberg movie, where it's like it has the shape of a spider, but like its like body is like I'm envisioning like like a cross between a spider and a Shoggoth, if that makes sense. Well, Shoggoth doesn't have like they can have like multiple eyes and olives and shit.
Isn't that pronounced Shoggoth?
I was just about to
Yeah.
say, I'm pretty sure I've heard it pronounced Shoggoth.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, it can go either way. But speaking of, oh, actually, no, I think I've already mentioned that to Death, because I was thinking of doing a Call of Cthulhu campaign based on the Thing, and I was browsing the Call of Cthulhu subreddit, and a lot of people were saying, well, the creature you could use for it is a Shoggoth, but they would say it's kind of hard to do that because Shoggoths don't really represent the creature from the film properly or accurately. Since in the movie the creature is very intelligent to a degree, or the organism, I should say, since it doesn't really have a physical form, it's just a thing, basically.
I'm gonna give NoobMister a Ring of Good Luck to increase his saving throws by 1 even more. So you have +9 to your Fortitude saves, +7 to your Reflex saves, and +10 to your Will saves. Because why not? Oh, we should look at that. There's also a cape that also gives a bonus to your saving throws. So you have a +10 to Fortitude, +8 to Reflexes, and +11. Oh, hey, there's another thing. No, there's not.
Oh my god.
How many bonuses? This game sounds like it is really, really stacked.
Oh no, it is.
Like, you would never get these kinds of bonuses in D&D.
Because in D&D you also have advantage and disadvantage. But this is also the game. This game also allows you to go beyond 20 in your stats.
You can go up to.
Also, why are you not healing the wolf doggo thing?
Because we're resting soon, TM.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a commissar.
Let's just put it this way: the way you do rolls in Starfire or Pathfinder are different than what you do in D&D.
So have you killed the spider, or why is the halfling
yes,
dancing?
It's dead. Don't worry. Where is the
I'm
fucking door?
Let's head off now. Take early.
Okay.
I'm gonna head off to bed.
Good boy.
Alright, balls.
Ooh, yeah. God, I'm hoping they got these guys, because I could do.
Unless it's on that corner. No, it's probably that corner. There it is.
There it is. You can barely see
I'm
it.
gonna have 2 specialists. Because apparently I can,
Oh, great. Giant centipedes.
Two specialists.
My character is probably doing absolutely nothing with that crossbow.
No, they are. You hit sometimes.
Well, then again, that's not really meant to be what my primary function is. I am supposed to be sitting there healing, doing the healings.
The healing.
Yes, is that healing?
Or you can choose to heal your enemies and deal damage to them. Do the unfriendly healing.
Ranged weapon. Has a plasma gun.
Please do not be the first thing that you say immediately upon entering the chat being what it was that you just said. Oh, I also didn't realise Spirit had left as well.
Yeah, he said he was going to bed.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay, I got my 2 specialists with a melt-a-gun and a plasma gun, because plasma cannot be understated in Kill Team, ever. Like, for some reason, like, out of, like, any tabletop thing with 40k, apparently in Kill Team, plasma is, like, in some cases, it could be a make or break kind of thing.
That's just plasma in general.
Yeah, I know, but, like, for some reason in Kill Team, it's more, well, from what I've seen, at least, it's kind of, like, emphasized a bit more. I don't know.
I mean, do you know the YouTube channel Mini Wargaming?
Yeah. I think it was because of those guys I got into 40k as much as I am now.
Hold that thought, you two, just one moment. Sorry to interrupt, but I am just going to end my stream now. You can continue this riveting conversation in one moment. But yes, anyway, folks, that is the end of the morning stream for today. I am going to be streaming later over on Twitch for anybody that's interested, you know, all that lovely stuff. So, probably continuing on with Divinity 2, because I was really annoyed last night when the game decided or at least when my hard drive decided it wanted to DC on me, and I was right in the middle of a cutscene that I probably won't be able to see now. Or I'll probably have to do that entire section all over again. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Say goodbye, you two.
Flesh.
See you guys around, I guess.
Flesh.
Well, you are welcome to join us again next time if you want.
Yeah, see you guys around in the next stream and all that.
Okay. Goodbye, folks.
Dave is basically unlucky, and anytime he rolls plasma, he always rolls a 1. So his units die because of it.
Yeah.